Welcome, welcome. Glad to have all you guys here. Burn, baby, burn. I need a stronger bird's eye so that I can soul burn my my Ludwig, but that's okay. This kills everything, right? Surely. Surely? Probably not. Maybe. It'll kill a lot of things. It'll kill that BBK. Now, as long as she is not on 3F, surely she's not on 3F, right? And she's not on 3F either, of course. Oh, wait, this goes right into Ludwig. Ludwig's dead. Mature sunglasses on counter. What animal? What kind of animal? You're not on counter, right? You gotta kill this before her seal wears off. Do I think the new Lua is going to be usable? I think you skip the hell out of that unit until she is proven, because on paper she doesn't look that good. Quit getting your extra attacks, you monster. Bam. This was a terrible idea. I don't know. Lua looks like a lot of fun. She looks like she's going to have a lot of crazy, sick interactions, but I just don't know that she is going to be what we want her to be in this meta. Bam, bam, pop. And this should kill, right? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not convinced. And there's no reason to S3. Everybody's got freaking immunity. We'll just do this. Pow. Oh, come on. Schniel, on the other hand, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Schniel looks very promising. He's making me wonder if DDR doesn't move down and A Taiwan moves up on the tier list, right? Surely there's no ER on this Senya. Hell yeah, I get silenced. Do not counter me, haste. I've had enough of your BS. Oh shit, that was supposed to be an S1. Okay, well, I guess that did nothing. For fuck's sake with the counters. Oh! You're 5 coins off A Taiwan? A Taiwan's a great unit. Would have done better there if I had an S3, but I'm in kind of a hurry, so I'm not really putting a lot of thought into this. Okay, Sunny Life. What if we... Oh no. Zio's dead. We'll have to use other Zio. Other Zio into this, into S3. Let's see. I can't do the crit thing though, because this isn't a crit Zio, I don't think. Oh wait, this is a crit Zio. This will totally work. And I will be a total asshole about it with Chatty. Or with Abyssal. Stun into this and stun, and she's gonna cleanse though. On second thought, let's just put a book on him. What's up, Valky? No worries, man, no worries. Whenever you want to come and hang, I'm just gonna be doing last minute stuff that I should have done a while ago. Solidus, thank you for the sub, buddy. 6 months, man.
You mean I wasn't supposed to bring 3 books into Bellion?
Oh, this weirdness on the bottom kind of screams Rowana, doesn't it? Not sure who else yet, but definitely looking like a Rowana and Landy game. And by Landy, I mean Bologna. We heard this song. Go away. I'm 10 coins away from Tywin. Might either pick him or Sirmia from the Headhunt. He's a lot better than Sirmia. But Sirmia looks a lot better in the lobby. Tough choices, man. You'll make the right decision. I believe in you. Get your asshole in there, Pylus. Up top. What do I want up top? Injury. Lots of injury. So I need some fast killing. I need this, into this, into this, into... Somebody say fast killing? Let's go. ML Lua or ML Shu from Mystics? My knee-jerk says Shu, but Lua is an untested quantity. On paper, she looks like a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how applicable she's going to be. I think if you skip Shu, you still don't pull Lua. You wait until week 2 until you pull Lua. You into you. Crit, pop. And then we can burn this for a defense break on you. Into this. Into... Who do I want dead more? I think I want Ilanov dead more, because Ilanov will take this crap away, so let's kill Ilanov. Who do I buy in the shop? Blood Moon Haste or Sylvan Sage Vivian? Probably Haste, because Haste is easy to build, and Sylvan Sage Vivian is insanely difficult to build. Now, if you can build... Jesus Christ! If you can build... Wow! If you can build a really good Sylvan Sage Vivian... That was a tanky freaking, Zeo too. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Right? What the hell was that freaking Alencia on? Oh, come on! Am I going to lose to being stun locked? Is this BS really going to happen? No, I'm just going to lose to being dead, because that Alencia is going to hit twice now. That stun ruined me. Can you live it, girl? Surely. No, you are a dead bug. Try to build Sylvan Sage Vivian, right? Just find another 5-star mage with the same zodiac sign, and try to build her. And if you can build Sylvan Sage Vivian, I think she's a really, really strong pickup in this meta. But she is not easy to build. Not easy to build at all. Get provoked. As a slow player, which is better, Blood Moon Haste, LRK, or Poly? As a slow player, LRK stock's been going up quite a bit. I would lean towards Blood Moon Haste. Lifesteal, Sylvan Sage Vivian. Yes, definitely Lifesteal. That's what makes her so hard. She takes just about every stat under the sun, and you can't rely on your gear to get stats, right? You destruction set, you get a ton of stats. Speed set, you get a ton of stats. Lifesteal, you don't get shit. except for the substats of the gear itself. All of your stats, so it's got to be really highly rolled lifesteal gear, really high gear score lifesteal gear. Get provoked. Oops, I accidentally hit her too hard. Bam. Get dead. Thanks for the healing. So we can strip maybe. Nope. Had to do an ER test. Gotta let her go around the horn a little bit. Get rid of that. Get rid of that raise. Don't accidentally kill her, Bologna. Calm down. Bam. Shoot, we're gonna accidentally kill her. My Sylvan Sage isn't amazing, but I'm happy with her. Bulk's a little low. Damage is a hair high. It's really nice. Really nice. Chatty might pull it together. I like it. Provoke. I said provoke. I have a lot of speed sets, but I am not that fast of a player. I'm sure, for sure picking haste. There are no wrong choices, right? You're talking about, you know, do I get this top of the tier unit or that top of the tier unit? You know, just pick which one you like the most. Pick which one you think will be the most fun to play. You like the animation, you like the unit, and never look back. You finally deleted your account? You are free, my friend. You are free. Congratulations. Tomorrow the world will feel a little brighter. Your shoulders will feel less laden. Your feet will move a little faster. I'm happy for you, man. I hope you enjoy your time off. If you get bored, come back. If not, be free, my friend. Alrighty then. We have not done so well. I think I wanted DDR. Oh, to think I wanted DDR. You know, Schniel is a good silver bullet for DDR, and he's not. It's not just the only thing he does. He's got some actual damage in his kit, but I'm not going to go so far as to say he's not worth picking. So I don't know. I think it's nice to have a good solid counter to DDR. When Valky gets on, we can chat with him a little bit more intensively about how good he, you know, how much he impacts people's Headhunt selector. What do we got here? In what world don't I just cleave this? Oh wait, she's a problem. Oops, I deleted the wrong unit. Maintenance is tonight, Loki, in about 30 minutes. Oh, I know what we're gonna do here. What are we getting? What do you mean, what are we getting? I'm getting this girl right here. That girl right there. I got Conqueror Lilies in my future. Ouch. Stella Harpa. Get provoked, rat. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm doing my Guild Wars now. They'll be down for probably 5 to 6 hours. Hey Trey, welcome, welcome. Proof of heckin' valor. As long as I can keep the rat provoke locked, we'll be fine. Get provoked. Thanks for the push. I'm drinking a cherry Pepsi because it's best with rum. Elfel's theme goes super hard, man. Get dead, rat. Bam! You getting ready to do your thing again? You getting ready to walk and talk? How about we say you are provoked? Oh, we didn't provoke. Oh, no. $14K on S3 Dark Corvus, okay. Depends what you're going into. It seems a little bit light. It just, but if there's a pen resistance on the board, it seems pretty heckin' strong. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to kill that. Oh, well, that's okay. I just lost my healer. Hey, redheads, what can I say? Pop, pop. What happened to your defense buff, Lilius? Oh, it's back. What happened to your defense buff, Lilius? Oh shit, I got another fight. Everyone gets provoked and stunned and all the stuff that always happens to me when this happens. Haha, stun Lulika. What's this do? What's this do? Dispelling all buffs. I like the sound of that. I have no idea why I care about dispelling this buff off of Landy, but we're doing it. Oh, ow. What the hell, Landy? Stop it. Stop it. You're making my BBK hit so much harder. Why are you hitting yourself? Bravo! Oh no, Rocket Punch, what will he ever do about this? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. She's making my BBK hit harder again, guys. So for people that were asking why is Landy so far down on the list, it's bullshit like this. Landy's just got a lot of counters right now. She's still really good, but she's kind of a lot easier to handle than she was a whole ass year ago. Dude! They came at me. Wait, I don't have time to do this for real. We need to do quick battles. Let's, shit. We'll soul burn this. But no, I don't don't even have to worry about her. I want to defense break this, so I've got to strip this. Friggin', who puts immunity on Harsetti? What kind of monsters put immunity on Harsetti? I guess it's a 400 ER Crow, right, guys? Bam, bam, bam! Oh my god, that is a thick-ass Harsetti. We're cooked. We might be cooked. What do you think, Loki? Do I S2 this Crow? Or do I S1 this Crow for a dual attack? I've only got one burn. You think I S3? It's only one burn. We'll try it, man. I guess there is no pen resist chilling out here. Maybe if it's an Arius Crowl, this will funnel damage into him. Was not an Arius Crowl. Oh, good, good. We're chilling. No, that Ruel's gonna heal somebody up. Shit. Die, Crow, die. You think Lua will surprise everyone? Everybody's expecting her to not be good, right? Yeah, I forgot how strong my freaking Flan is now. Yeah, the problem with the reviving the Harsetti there, ZMD, is hidden in that stealthy cloud down there is a Briar Witchess area. Ain't she magical? Casual 42k. Bam. Bystander Hwayoung looks good. Bam, bam. What are me and Valky going to talk about? I will talk about we'll talk about the new heroes, how we think they're, you know, if they're going to have much of an impact on the game. You know, all the typical stuff. Yeah, Lua, Schniel, some of the updates. We'll bitch and moan about Arena, I'm sure. I have not played the new King Arthur game, John. Okay, let's see. What is an easy to auto team? This one looks pretty easy to auto. Turn this on, and we'll use this team. Nicely done, team. Okay, how about big old nope? Big old nope. Ooh, Elena, that's a weirdness. I don't know that I can handle Elena. The Mort scares everybody. I mean, we'll try it. I just don't really have time to do anything but quick battles anyway. Wonder when Zio will get a skin in RTA. Hey, nicely done, team. It'll probably be a while. This team looks good. OMG Legend, what's up? Aww. Lame. Okay, this team. Oh, wait. What do we have here? Can we cleave this even with Briar or even with Abyssal? I think we gotta try, right? I think if somebody gives us a non-Harsetti team, we're obliged to try to cleave it. It's only right and proper to do it. Was almost the wrong button. Get up there, Ludwig. Oh shit, Ludwig is gonna cut. So Conk's going to... Oh no, he did cut. What am I thinking? Who gets stunned? I think... Actually, I think we just try to kill this. And then she comes back. And then we just try to kill everything. Oh! Feels so good. I miss being able to do this. Why? Why did they screw up Arena so bad? Harsetti. Typical Harsetti, very typical Harsetti, we auto. No, it's not just Harsetti that ruined Arena, it's also the freaking points system, the way they made it impossible to climb. They just made it a Skystone sink for people that want to try to stay up top. I was freaking rank 15 earlier, and I was champion 1. What the hell is that? I've been top 100 all week and still in champion. Everybody else that was above me is just completely fallen off the map. They made climbing damn near impossible. It really jacked up Arena in a not fun and compelling way. Now, last season you could actually climb. I know this because God damn it. Oh shit, no Ruel. Why didn't I hit the no Ruel one? I know you could climb last season because I stayed in Legend Emperor the entire season and I coasted without spending Skystones and I got a frame. This season, it's been 2 solid weeks and I've been top 100 this entire time, except for just now I got knocked out of top 100, and I've never been out of champs, is how hard it is to climb right now. It's ridiculously bad. Sure. The new point system is just giga awful. Yeah, I am more fine with Harsetti than I am with the system. We're a couple of good Harsetti counters away from... Oh, there's a Cleave team up top now. Oh, well. Out of flags. Let me see. Is there anything else we need to do? Done this. Did I pick my hero? Already picked my hero. I got Sirmia today, guys. Or, not Sirmia. Rowana today. Oh, yeah. I can cleave it. It's just a Ruel. Remember, guys, if you don't want to watch the wheel animation, start the spin, click the thing. Start the spin, click the thing, and you don't have to watch that stupid animation. Hello, Molagora. The new Smile game, I am not a huge fan of card games, but we'll watch the trailer on it, talk about it a little bit. It looks dark. It looks dark in the way a syscon at a hot tub, hot spring, high schoolers beating up people in the backyard doesn't. It looks really freaking metal. Sue was telling me that, like, a child gets exploded in the first, like, minute of the animation's kind of dark. It just... It looks really, really good. We're talking about a Chaos Zero Nightmare. It's the new super creative Smilegate game. It's made by the same people that make Epic 7. It's the one everybody was like, oh, it's chibi, it's gonna suck. I think it looks pretty fucking amazing, and the chibi stuff is really a minor part of it, but... Yeah, everybody's saying ruined by chibi. I think it's a really fucking minor part of it. I think you can get over it when you see how brutal and cool the rest of it is. For me, I'm not a huge fan of card style games. It's why I didn't really get into 7 Deadly Sins. It's just it's not my jam. But I don't know, I may play it. It looks really good, especially if you're into those kind of games. Did I go see Hoochie? I haven't seen Hoochie yet. Thanks for... Ooh. I don't need the catalysts. Thanks for the stuff, Hoochie. Will I summon for ML Lua? I do not recommend you summon for ML Lua. Right? I'm just going to say it right now. Do not pull for this unit. Okay? Pretend you're skipping her. You watch your favorite streamer do amazing shit with her, you still don't pull this unit. You give it a week. Maybe 2 weeks. Her banner is 3 weeks long. You wait and see. Wait and see if she's viable in this meta at all. Wait and see if she is any good. The only reason you pull her is you're a content creator or she's your waifu. Those are the only 2 reasons you pull this unit. Otherwise, you do the smart thing and you do not heckin' touch this unit until everybody has had a chance to play her and see if she is viable in this meta or not. Right now, I think she's kinda bad. I think she's got a lot of fun and 6 synergies that will be enjoyable to play, but I don't think she's gonna be a very useful unit. But we've all been wrong before, right? We all said Karena looks kinda bad. Why'd they wait until the last collab character to put out Karena when she's clearly the worst of the 4? How'd that work out for us, right? Remember we were saying that Abyssal Euphine kind of needed a buff, that she wasn't going to be good? I mean, I could count the number of units that we said were going to be bad and turned out to be amazing. It would probably be more units than we thought were going to be good. So, yeah. Don't pull her. Let her be tested and see. There's certain units, we see their kits, right? We see their kits, like Harsetti, and we go, holy shit, this unit's going to be amazing. There's no way it can be bad. And, you know, ML Luna, ML Landy, there's some that are just so clearly busted that we know they're going to be crazy good and you should pull them. But when we say a unit looks mid, a unit looks like a skip, a unit looks bad, they could be bad. They could be mid. But they could also be Albedo. They could also be Karena. They could also be Lua. Well, no, Lua we all thought was going to be really insane when she came out. But you get what I'm saying, right? This Lua, most of us don't think is going to be good. And the best thing you can do is wait 2 weeks and see if we're right or see if we're wrong. So yeah, you pull this unit if she's your waifu, if you're a collector, or if you're a content creator. The only other reason to pull this unit is because you know that nothing that's bad stays bad forever in this game, and that someday she'll get the ML haste treatment, and you'll be so glad that you have her. So that's my advice. Wait and see. Don't get into the hype and go pull her. Now, I'll probably pull her because I've got like a metric fuck ton of mystics, and I'll probably want to pick her up just because, hey, I'm a content creator and I want to play with the new toy. But if you guys are not whales, if you guys are not spenders, if you do not have a boatload of mystics, maybe you wait. Maybe you wait and see. Maybe you play it smart. Maybe you see if she's any good before you go dumping your mystics into this unit. Savvy? That's my take. We'll see in a few days whether I'm right or whether I'm cooked. Now, if you're trying to decide, are you going to pick up one of these units? Where are these units? One of these units? Well, you've got 10 minutes to make that decision, so go fast. But you can get any of these units from the Headhunt. So, yeah. Wait and see on her, guys. Wait and see. You really, really think Schniel is going to completely ruin DDR, huh? I'm not so sure I'm convinced. I think he's going to be a really nice counter to him in a world where DDR literally has no counters. Remember, this guy has no real counters. The closest thing he has to a counter right now is Dragon King Sharoon, and she's a pretty soft freaking counter. So when there's only one counter, he's really good in that job, and he can also be banned. So, and if you say, well, I'll just third pick ban protect him, you're going to third pick ban protect a Soul Weaver that does slowly ramping up damage. I don't know. But he's a step in the right direction, right? That's a unit that desperately needed counters, so step in the right direction. Yeah, DDR's still strong, but I don't know. This may move Tywin ahead of him on the selector tier list. It might put I think it'll put Tywin and probably Polly ahead of him, but we'll see. I'm not willing to redo my tier list quite yet. I want to think about it some. ML Hua is hot. Okay, you know what? I don't disagree, Joke. That's another thing to consider when are you going to pull Lua or not is how much do you need Hua on your account? I think I need her pretty bad, guys. I want Hua to be like this enforcer who goes around breaking other units' legs. Yeah, she applies a debuff called Smilegate Nerf to the enemy units. Yeah, they had to say that to make normal people feel okay about this whole high school genre. Oh, damn, that was good. Why is a 20-year-old in high school? Because she sucks at high school. There was a 20-year-old at my high school. He had been there for 5 years. 14th grade. I don't know why they didn't just make it a college and have it not be weird, right? But anyway, everything done. Cleared out the sanctuary. Collected my Heart of Orbis. And all the stuff. Guild's taken care of. Everything's donated. Oops. Oh, maxed out. Did Guild Wars. All the arena flags are gone. I'm done. Okay, guys, get ready. We're going into maintenance very, very soon. Hey, Mr. Valky, are you with us today?
That's asking for a lot. I'm here, but I don't know if I ever consider myself with us, you know? That requires me to be a bit more lucid. Anyway, how you doing?
You want a cam on? You want to be a disembodied voice? I'm good either way, my brother.
No, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on.
Okay.
I'm in my like comfy winter clothes. Oh. Okay, does that work? Hello, camera?
It will once I get things set up, I assume.
No, I'm on like a brand new setup. I don't know if like my camera's working. I gotta like.
I see no cam.
Yeah. I gotta redo my settings. Whoa. That should be good. Let me do that real quick. Okay, wow, I am really bright.
Hang on, I'm still trying to figure out why it is not showing you.
Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. That. There's something presentable at least. There's something presentable at least. Like fucking hobo in pajamas.
Sorry, guys. Trying to figure out how to get Valky's cam on. Let's see. I'll just try a freaking. Let's just do a new damn scene, I guess. Add a.
All right, there we go. Okay, we should be good.
There we go.
Wow, I'm big.
Massive.
Wow.
That is what she said.
That's all I ever wanted. I wanted to be a big Asian. Could not have asked for more.
Welcome, Valky. I got you. I got it. I knew I could work it out eventually.
Yeah, I believe in you. There you go.
Hey, Baka cod. Whew. Man, daylight savings time threw me for a loop. I almost didn't get my stuff done. So, Valky. Is Ray dead now? Should everybody just not pull Ray?
No. Bro. Like, okay, you know what?
I said it with a straight face and everything, right?
You know what? Hold on, guys, I got you. You know what? Let me put on my wizard hat. You know, I'm not like Tristen where I have infinite hats to switch. I'll put on my wizard hood. And let me put on my D&D outfit, okay? When I play Dungeon Dragon to roleplay with my boys, okay? And we're gonna wind the clock back to when Dragon King Sharoon first dropped. Oh my god, Ray is so dead. We're free to play whatever we want in Epic 7 again. There's no more Death Dealer Ray terrorizing RTA. Holy shit, guys, we're free. No, guys, ML Sharoon didn't kill Ray like this guy. He's at most an annoyance to Ray, and like Ray is still gonna be really fucking hard to punish. Don't worry about it. Like all you have to do now is you S2 first, and then you Venom somebody, his passive procs, and then you S3, and then you kill his ass. So it's like you're only up half a cooldown anyway, and you at most buy one turn. So in the end, Schniel is doing the same damn fucking thing that Dragon King Sharoon does, and it buys you one turn versus Ray, where if you played aggressively enough, yeah, you could do something versus Ray, but otherwise, you don't really kill a Ray if you're just drafting slow units and you were hoping you didn't die.
I mean, if we're going to talk about him, let's watch the video.
Come then, take your seat. It's time for me to get back to it. I've been putting off all this paper.
Yes, let's.
It seems there's nowhere.
I mean, I do think he's a good-ass looking unit. I do think he's a solid unit, but I don't know if it kills Ray.
Wily smile.
King of Lafundos is a man who seems to have transcended the very concept of desire. Even though he was next in line to the throne since a young age, he was never interested in authority.
Is it just me, or is that not a lot of health for a Weaver?
5,000 is like about okay.
Yeah.
It's not great. Let me see. It's Taurus.
He's fast though. 117
is this
base
like
is not
Angelica
bad.
based stat or what? Like who's
Uh,
Taurus? Now that I think about it.
Taurus Weavers, huh? Taurus Weavers.
Oh, my game's not open. Goodbye.
Frida's a Taurus Weaver.
Yeah, it's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, it's not a lot of health. He's fast and thin, I think.
I do think it's like it's supposed to be compensated by the fact that he has a passive that's like what? If it just gives 10% HP to your team, right? It's CS2.
Oh, he's got an HP
and instead
passive.
devoted his time to
that. I think
ways
that's
to
actually
improve
really
the
good.
lives of the less
Yeah.
fortunate. When he ascended the throne 3 years ago, his people would often refer to him as the king who knew how to look below.
This guy came out of nowhere. You could have told me we were getting a NPC as a unit, and I would have guessed like 50 units before this one.
Okay, Tristen, I'm gonna send you something, and it's your choice whether or not you want to show it on stream. Okay.
All right.
And of course, it's always gonna be a rug dealer edit.
But instead, he vanished.
I don't know if you've seen that one.
Letter simply stating, "I quit." And thus, Lafundos' royal court was thrown into absolute disarray. Schniel is a 5-star
Oh, yeah,
Earth
yeah.
elemental soul weaver. He has high effect resistance and
Here you go, YouTube. Enjoy.
Yeah, so for the YouTube community though, there's a guy on Twitch called Local Rug Dealer. Well, he's just called Rug Dealer now, but let's just say like you guys, you know how YouTube, you know how like Twitch have like this weird monstrosity of like an emo culture that have just like evolved and devolved in extremely unpredictable ways. Let's just say for Epic 7, he's kind of the apex predator of that ecosystem, okay? Every time a new character comes out now, he's like the number one suspect, public enemy number one, the prime candidate to like just absolutely make E7 a what is going on here, you know?
Tell me Rug was responsible for the pregnancy test, Lua, right? That had to be him.
That one I'm actually not sure. I think that was.
Oh,
I don't remember. That was like it just like
was
in
that
the
you,
middle
Rug?
of the night.
Rug's in chat now. Was that you, Rug?
Yeah, I think that one was out of time zone for Rug. That one might have been when he was sleeping. Yeah, for me, like if it comes out in the afternoon, it's probably Rug, but if it comes out in the middle of the night, it's not Rug. You know what I mean?
Show it, Baka. I'm
Skill
sure you've
2.
got that. Would you post it
I know
for
a
me?
thing about poison.
Yeah, increases max health by 10%. And that's going to be max health, right? That's not going to apply to the base. That's it doesn't say base health, that's max health. So that's a cool extra 1,000 on top of his 10,000 health. That's pretty nice.
I mean, you're probably realistically for him adding in like 15k. You know, like when I saw this, I thought it was for his team, but if it's just for him, like that's pretty reasonable to compensate for his mediocre base stats.
We're gonna be in a little bit of an art. Well, no, he does his cleanse is a passive, right? So it doesn't matter if he goes before or after Ray. Him just being on the team keeps Ray from dropping his S3, right?
You would prevent the S3.
Yeah,
you
when
would
an
prevent
ally is
a good amount of
inflicted.
action during the S2 as well.
I wonder if this is going to make people change their Harsetes artifact off of on or back onto Crown. Get her off of that pacifier artifact that can put venoms on people.
Oh, the magic bubble maker?
That's it. Looks like a pacifier.
Oh, that's not what it looked like to me. I thought it looked like something else. It didn't even occur to me it looked like one of those until somebody pointed it out, and I was like, wow, you're one of the few people on Twitch chat who said that.
Calm down, Cranked. Calm down.
Increases max health by 10%. After an enemy
You know, I think
uses a
Divine
skill,
needs to calm down, to be honest.
Divine's
ally is
unhinged
inflicted
over
with
this.
My boy's been gooning for
All
3
debuffs
weeks
from the
straight,
caster
man.
and activates
I'm out here praying for his soul.
can only be
May
activated
the Lord
once
Jesus
per
Christ
season.
up above show him
Cleanse
forgiveness and
dispels all
mercy.
debuffs from all allies and
I think we'll have to do a
grants immunity for
fundraiser
1
tournament to
before
to
resetting
pack him
skill
if he
cooldowns
doesn't
of
pull
the
that
caster.
unit.
You know, it's okay because we're doing a tournament this weekend, and it's like hopefully we got him, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh yay! I love that he increases defense in this meta. That's nice. 4,000 fixed damage, and then increase fixed damage by 4,000 each time up to 2 times. So he'll go up to 12,000 fixed damage, right?
Yep.
And on the speed he has with this cycling, it's not like you couldn't drag him up to, definitely drag him up to 8,000 and maybe get him to 12. It's nice that he has things to do other than just being a silver bullet for Ray's S3 and then sitting on his ass and doing nothing, right?
It does a good amount, but the part that I don't like on units now, thanks Flan, is when it says it needs to be a successful attack for the secondary effect to happen. I'm just like, let's just not pretend like
he's
this is
already
designed
green.
to further enable Flan, you know?
He's already green into fire. He's never going to hit Flan.
may walk yourself out. Attacks all enemies and increases defense of all allies for 2 turns, before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%.
Well, to be fair,
A
we can't
successful
counter
attack-
Flan quite yet. It's still too early. We gotta let units like run terror over us for at least 6 to 9 months before they can start dropping counters out.
Inflicts 4,000 fixed damage. Increases fixed damage by 4,000 every time the skill is used, stacking up to 2 times. Skill 1. Is this how you do it? Attacks the enemy and dispels 1
Yeah, the
debuff
only
from
issue
an
is
ally.
I don't.
When consuming 10
I'm
souls,
just trying to think,
dispels
like,
a
do you
debuff from
really
all
play him
allies.
outside of the DDR matchup?
Schniel's artifact, homage to Tarman. A luxurious, customized pen that once belonged to the
I haven't
former
looked at this yet. What's this do? After an ally is attacked, when damage suffers 25% more of the health grants barrier for the target. So it's AoE chatty. Or
I
it's
think
like-
it's
it's like-
single target. It's just chatty,
Well, I mean,
but
it's
it comes out
it's
of
chatty
your
for the
lever.
rest. It's chatty for the rest of your team, right? Or it would count for him too, right? Because
Yes.
allies are the wearer too.
So it's okay. You know what I think it more closer compares to is it's a alternative Guardian Ice Crystal because that shit is just too good.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. It's an alternative to Guardian Ice Crystal. Right? Like
Fair,
your
fair.
advantage is that it heals a bit more, but your disadvantage is one, it's not a stat stick, and then two,
Right.
it's a buff, so you can strip it, right? So there's an alternative way to dealing with it than having to damage through it.
When we I think with us seeing the potential for collab reruns being less and less a thing, I think we'll see more of this. Artifacts that are clearly designed to replace collab artifacts that aren't going to be back in the game.
Bro, they better be doing that. I mean, every month
I
we have a
hope.
meeting, and we're just
Every
like,
month.
so when can we get better or like, when can we get Evergreen Guardian Ice Crystal? When can we get Evergreen Rocket Punch Gauntlet?
Yep.
When can we get Evergreen Betting Maru's Tachi? Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, you know, I was just yapping on that one.
I mean,
tried.
I get why they don't want to do units, right? The units already exist in the game, so it's, you know, would you make a unit you could sell to everybody, or would you make a unit that you can just sell to the people that missed the collaboration? But artifacts, people that already have the artifact want more of the artifacts, and there's not nearly the financial investment in artifacts that there are in units. There's like no animation or anything with them, so you'd think they could churn these out a little faster and easier.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like to them, they need the design space, right? Because if they release one, it needs to have a unit attached to it, or else they just kind of get stuck in this awkward zone where it's like, do they just make a special artifact banner? Like, what do they do?
Well, and they have to have it relate to the unit too, right? They can't can't just shoehorn Rocket Punch onto Schniel. It's like they're, you know, what would be the point? So they got to
Oh,
and,
brother,
you know,
wait, I just realized, yeah, this thing is going to be so annoying on Ruel in arena defense, isn't it?
oh my god, Ruel's already annoying on arena defense. Yeah. This will be crazy on Ruel.
Yeah, you just put this on a Ruel for arena defense, and then somehow if it ever gets to a rotation where this shield gets stuck on somebody with damage limits, that shit's gonna be there forever.
It's a 5,000 HP barrier coming off my Ruel. And my Ruel's not even like the highest HP. She's just got a shit ton of defense. I could shift some defense down, put more HP on her, and make her even uglier with that barrier already.
Yep, I mean that's how it goes, right? Like you just be as disgusting as you can for your arena defense, and that's the assignment, right? You want to make sure people don't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Everybody needs to build this unit. He's your only shot. He's your only shot at handling Ruel right now on defense. Not your only shot, but he's my favorite shot.
Since taking the throne.
Fair, I do think he's pretty
After
fun
an ally
to
is
play.
attacked, when the damage suffered is
It's fun
equivalent
watching
to
Ruels
25%
explode and
or
not come
more of
back.
max health, grants a barrier for 2 turns. Barrier strength is equivalent to up to 20% of the caster's max health. Can only be activated once per turn.
It's time for me to get back to it.
So at least there's that once per turn, right? I guess if an AoE... say it has to do a single target after an enemy is attacked. So I guess like if an AoE hits and hurts 25% of everybody, the barrier is going to... We'll have to figure out where the barrier is going, right?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah, because it wouldn't give the barriers to everybody. Because it says ally singular. Otherwise it would say when allies are attacked. So yeah, it'll probably go based on like who's furthest down or furthest up on the CR bars, usually how those decisions are made in the game.
I've been putting off all this paperwork.
The mischievous, playful king of Lafundos. Players will be able to meet Schniel through the Drop Rate Up banner starting November 14th. Thank you.
Next week. You know, the one bad thing about Schniel is it means we're not getting a November collab. Means if we're getting a collab, it's been pushed into December. Or it'll be very, very, very late November, because they probably wouldn't drop a collab over top of a brand new unit.
Perhaps this isn't the time for a joke. By King's decree,
I mean, we'll find out if there's a limited unit or a collab, right? We just look for when Hoochie comes back.
Right? Yeah. As soon as we see Hoochie, we all like, oh, gird your wallets. They're coming for us. I mean, we got Black Friday coming up towards the end of the month. Perfect time to sell collab packs, right? Or limited unit packs.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at some point, Laya is probably also gonna come back.
She was a Valentine's Day range unit, right? Seem to remember her in February, March, around Lunar New Year's, Valentine's Day, around that kind of area.
Yeah.
Raise your sword for me.
I vow to be your companion.
Fate collab, no shot. Here's the thing with collabs, guys. If you see an IP collabing with another game, they aren't going to collab with another game at the same time. That just doesn't happen, right? You don't see ReZero collab with Nikke and with Epic 7 in the same like quarter. It's just kind of the way that works. Usually when IPs do a collaboration, they team up together, right? You see SpongeBob doing a thing with Wendy's, you don't see SpongeBob doing a thing with McDonald's at the same time. It's usually part of the agreement.
Until death do us part.
Now, let's use our words. You seek the throne?
Didn't they do a Black Friday pack or sale last year? Of course, every Gacha game does. That's mad money. Maybe we'll get a once-in-a-lifetime pack.
Oh no, it's gonna be once in a lifetime pack for Heli and Lua.
Once in a thrice time.
if it's not unit specific, like they can't call it once in a lifetime pack, guys. It would be false marketing now. Come on now, guys.
I like how well Schniel is working here, playing against an absolute ridiculous enemy. I mean, it's the AI going, right? But no human in the world's gonna push buttons like this.
Get back to it. I've been putting off all this paper.
Good looking unit. There was another unit coming out, right? Something else that was happening sometime soon.
Heli and Lua in like 5 hours?
Oh yeah,
Smiles?
Divine's unit.
The Divine's been locked and loaded. He's been gooning for weeks. He's ready, man.
So I don't know if you heard me, but we'll watch this and you can tell me if you agree with me. But my recommendation to everybody was to not touch this unit unless she's your waifu, you're a content creator, or you're a collector. To not drop a single mystic on this unit for at least 1 to 2 weeks and see how she plays out. Because
I think
Those
that should
those
be everybody for every single unit, to be honest. If you're not a
don't know.
streamer, nor if you're trying to like push for ranks really fast on some kind of time crunch, you should never summon for a unit week 1.
I don't know. Every once in a while, we get things that look like, you know, Blue Lua or Harsetti or Landy. And it's kind of like, there's no way that this unit doesn't, like, wreck everything. But any time where there's any kind of, like, waffling on, it's like, for any, you know, and just because people say she's bad, just because people say that she doesn't look meta, just because people say she looks balanced, doesn't mean she won't be insane. I was trying to remind people that we all thought Karena was going to be garbage. We said, why was Karena the last unit in the collab? Why would they make the worst unit the last unit in the collab? Everybody screamed for Albedo to get... I made a video that said Albedo doesn't need a buff, and I had a 69% like ratio. People hated that video. We thought Abyssal Euphine needed a buff when she came out. I mean... A lot of times when people say units kind of mid or not that good, people, you know, we're very, very wrong.
I'm trying not to say words right now because I'm trying to be nice today, so I'm just going to pretend like I don't know English through this part, bro.
Well, let's take a look.
You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind. You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind. So
it's
annoying.
okay. I understand. It'd be like that, man.
This is Lua.
We're almost there.
Charming high
Almost
school
there.
girl.
5 more hours.
Due
You
to
can
her
hold it, big boy.
captivating, cheerful
You can do it.
personality
You can
and
do
her
it.
caring nature, she will almost always be found surrounded by company.
Be mean. I'll be mean on my own channel. I'm not gonna be mean while I'm trying to be a professional guest on Tristen's channel. Tristen is a family-friendly man with good family values. You know what I mean? My family value is my mother taught me not to say mean things, so I'm not gonna do it.
Through her trusted subordinates.
He says if
While
you
she
don't have
does
something
win
nice to
over
say,
Kate,
then
the
don't say
final chess
anything.
piece she needs for her schemes. Her plans start to fall apart when Auden transfers to the same school to pursue him. Hellion Lua is a 5-star Dark Elemental Ranger.
5-star Dark Elemental Ranger. She's got a shit ton of speed and pretty decent bulk, right?
It's really fucking good. I mean, it's ML Poly base stats, right?
Wow, yeah.
I mean, ML Poly's
She
a
has
fair
high-
character, so I think she deserved this. She could have used, they could have give her some more. I think 129 base speed would have been fair for her.
Yeah, yeah. So, like basically follow Divine's logic, right? Anybody who doesn't think this character is good, add one thing to any part of her kit and tell me if it's fair. Like, add any one thing to any part of her kit, and you're just like, wait, we might not want to do that. Like, they actually managed to make a pretty seemingly fair character for once, and people were like, she seems like she's shit. Like, I guess we don't like balance then. People bitch about not having balance in the game. Like, the one time they made a character that's balanced, people were like, that's shit. Like, oh,
She could
right,
be the
wow.
she could be the worst character in the game. I will draft her every match.
Hey,
I think this is a
can
character
respect
you can
that.
first pick every single game. That tells you what I think of her power level.
I'm telling you right now, all my ML Poly gear is going straight on to her. I don't even know who ML Poly is. Poly who? Poly needs a cracker?
Health and can increase her effectiveness
doing the same
further
thing.
through her imprint concentration.
Like, this is basically ML Poly, except you're
Skill
not
three.
gonna randomly lose your unit to a pre-ban in like 60% of your games.
I'm getting her with 50 mystics, guys. I'm telling you, my pull-out game is incredible.
You keep pulling, bruh. You keep pulling.
So she S3s, buffs her own defense, gives everybody challenge, and decrease buff duration of all enemies by 1. So screw immunity. Does she decrease the buff duration prior to applying the debuffs?
Yes. It reads in order. So, it gives challenge buff to the allies first, and then increases her own defense, and then it decreases buff duration, and then applies provoke.
provokes.
Everything in Epic 7 reads left to right, top to bottom.
And challenge is after counter-attacking when a target is a hero. When a target is a hero, so yeah, no PvE uses for Lua. Deals additional damage equivalent to 8% of the target's max health dispelled after. Okay, so when you counterattack, you do a shit ton more damage. And it goes away. Somebody asked me if this would be, if you could use her in Euphine Labyrinth to give your units to give yourself counter so you didn't have to steal the counter, but it goes away as soon as it's activated, so you wouldn't be able to maintain it or extend it.
Lua's challenge grants challenge to all allies before increasing defense of the caster for 2 turns. Decreases buff duration.
I don't even think like the unique buff is like even something you're gonna need to worry about or play around. Like, it's the amount of provoke she has with that passive that's just so fucking ridiculous.
It's 100% provoke, right? 70.
It's 100% provoke, but also like think about that passive, right? You play her into like Abyssal Euphine, for example, like no matter what, your team is just getting like pushed up, right? You're getting so much free tempo.
I mean, it's 100% provoke that ignores the ER on Soulburn. Where have I seen that before?
Have we had 100% provoke ignore ER on Soulburn?
No. We have a we have an 80% provoke. Oh no, stun. It's a stun, not a provoke, sorry. Who is it that did the provoke? Was it Senya?
Do you think if I go on Reddit and gaslight people into thinking that she's not strong, we could get like a reverse?
Yeah, 85.
Like a reverse Flan situation going?
You think you want to like turn it into an Albedo situation where people vote for it to get buffed, and then like Smauggate's just like, I don't know about this one.
All you guys say in Flurry, all enemies. It's AoE provoke, guys. 100% AoE provoke on a unit that is giga fast, like C-Poly kind of fast. And she gets rid of immunity before she does it.
I like don't know how to say this. Like
that's
you play
pretty
this
good.
with
After counter
with SBA, you play this with Requiem Rowana, you play this with fucking ML Ludwig. Like there's so many things you can play her with that just absolutely bends the other guy over.
Oh
Yeah.
damn it! I
Like
only
she's
have
really
one of
good.
those.
Yeah, I think this last sentence in her S3, everybody's focusing on all the other stuff in her kit. This last sentence in her S3 alone on a unit that's this fast is crazy.
You want to know what I also think? I actually just straight up think if you are a standard player, right? And right now, to me, standard is defined by you ban Harsetti because villagers are cringe, and you ban Luna because the variance of matchup is too big when you play Luna, right? If you are a normal ass player, you put your fastest set on this character because Sea Phantom Poly gets banned every other game, and you first pick her every game. And one, you're going to disrupt Sea Phantom Politis. 2, you're going to disrupt Cleave. 3, and if people are going to cleave you, like, bro, her passive, like, you get AoE, your team starts pushing, you start cutting, like, what do they say? In Counter-Strike, someone checking PC.
Yep.
This man not normally.
Now you do have to sneak a whole ass book through.
I think in 2024, like that's not the hardest thing, considering units like SBA, that's just like a powerhouse, could be built 7 ways to Sunday. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, you sneak a whole ass book through, or you get Frida on the team.
You have Book, you have Frida, you have ML Ludwig that
target is a hero,
Bach was talking about
deals
earlier. You
additional
have it all.
damage equivalent to 8% of the target's max health.
Yeah,
This
plenty of
Requiem
will
Rowana
affect
too.
activation.
I just think Requiem actually post okay, post Illinon Requiem Rowana is like not as good, but like overall there's a lot of options you have.
Look at that. My god.
Skill 2, Lua Squad. After being attacked by a hero,
Yeah, you could just take away one of BBK's immortalities for fun.
And makes all allies
That's
granted
true.
challenge counterattack.
I still hate the fact we're in a world where you get to say one of her immortality. I still can't believe we're in that world where you have to specify which of her multiple. Have you ever even seen in fiction a plot point where a character goes, "Aha! I am immortal."
Yeah,
I think
Harry
that's-
Potter, bro. That's the whole
to
like
say
point of the
Voldemort.
last 2 books.
I have 7. You gotta find my 7 other Horcruxes.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You like take away one of the Horcruxes for free. Like, that's a good ass deal. I don't know what you mean, bro.
You know, Harry Potter just needed Lua, ML Lua, to just stand there and just challenge him, be like, "Bitch made, noseless motherfucker."
Okay, Lewis Squad, now we're fighting against Big Baddie Voldy. I need you guys to go out there and look for the Horcruxes, and when you do get them, film yourself destroying one of them, and I'll make sure all my followers subscribe to you. Like, boom, done deal, bro.
Could you imagine Voldemort?
Volda who?
Could you imagine Voldemort like death cursing someone and they just go counterattack and he's just like, "What? What do you mean counterattack? What do you mean counterattack?" The death curse.
Rest of the homies are CR pushing at the same time too. Goddamn.
All my fellas, boom, boom, boom. Everybody's just like teleporting in. Yo, could you imagine? Like, have you ever seen that video that's just like Hood Harry Potter, where somebody's just like walking down the street, and then 5 black guys take off invisibility cloaks and just start wanding him out of nowhere?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
They literally wand him up, and there's like, "That one's for Azkaban." It's fucking.
I mean, she did the challenge thing, and you know, it's nice. It took like 60% of Conqueror Lilius's health away, but you know, once it goes off, and it's done again. It really just feels like an add-on to this provoke. I keep looking at these units being provoked and thinking how nasty this is.
Skill 1. Lua attack. Attacks the enemy and
Oh, nice. She also has 100% provoke on her S1 too. That's fun. So every time this girl pushes a button, she provokes something.
That's the
That's
cool
what she
part,
does.
right? You don't even have to play her like top speed. Like, let's
Yep.
say you're a villager, you just pick her on counter set, and like you hit her because you're provoked, and then she counterattacks, and then you're provoked again, and you're just like, I'll just go eat some cocks, bro. I'll just stand up from my keyboard.
I mean, she's provoking stuff into her. Is there a world where you just build her like giga tanky on counter with effectiveness?
And the cool part is, I think for
run
most
her middling
matchups, you
speed.
literally only need 100 effectiveness.
Yeah. Mort looking at you menacingly.
and has up to a 100% chance to provoke for 1 turn.
I don't know about a lifesteal build. Lifesteal depends on the amount of damage you do to heal, so you're going to have to put a lot of really specialized gear on her to get all those stats.
Well, let me see if I can't change your mind.
The two-faced mastermind of Gone High School. Players will be able to meet Hellion.
Am I the only person that's just like, who the fuck are the rest of these goons in that animation? Like, it's none of the characters we've seen so far for like Natalon High School.
Well, we got Taeyu up here, right?
You've got Pretty Boy Taeyu. You've got what I can
that's
only
Tae,
assume
okay.
is like the 30th Armin.
30th Armin.
The 30th Armin, bro.
It's light Kitty Clarissa.
Wait.
Could be, bro.
Wait, Tristen, can I leak what you and Sue said about Natalon High School in the group chat?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so guys, this is when the animations got teased yesterday. And we were like posting a bunch of the screenshots about ML Taeyu, ML Hwayoung, and the Aiden skin.
Mm-hmm.
And Tristan's like, man, like, why did they have to make her a high schooler, man? What the fuck's the point of this? and Sue says something up to the tune of like, I don't know why like Asians are so obsessed with high school. Or was that Lucen? And I'm like, guys, let me explain to you why Asians are obsessed with high school, okay? Because in Asia, there is no enforceable drinking age limit. So high school was our version of college. All the shit y'all did in college, we did in high school, because there was no drinking age limit, okay? We fucked around and we found out. So Asians have a lot of good memories tied to being in high school. That's really it. There's no like big secret. But if you're ever wondered why there's a lot of animes and shit based in high school, it's because of that.
So chat's telling me that the blonde is Taeyu. So who the fuck's the redhead with Taeyu's hair color?
Well, chat was telling you that none of them are Taeyu.
Yeah, I thought Taeyu was somebody else.
Oh shit! They're saying it's ML Eaton.
ML who?
Oh my god, people still think the new Shuri is a SC Ian. Taeyu has silver hair? Okay.
The two-faced mastermind of Gone High School. Players will be able to meet ML Lua through the Mystic Summon starting November 7th.
Yeah, people were really excited about Hwayoung.
You don't like me?
You know what? Like, we saw Hwayoung so much.
Mine.
It's just like, do we even have screenshots of Taeyu? Hold on.
I know people who broke for Hwayoung.
Oh, definitely, bro.
This is kind of hilarious in the background.
I just saw people start barking, like live adult men in their 30s just start barking.
The time has come.
You know what, bro? Like 30s is not old enough. Yeah, here. I'll drop it in chat. That's MLKU. That's whatever Aiden is, but like the final form of Aiden is already a light unit, so that's either Dark Aiden or it's a skin, right?
So this is Taeyu. Bleached his hair blonde.
Bro, like, why couldn't you just have made Hwayoung like a substitute teacher or some shit, you know? Like, I am with you though. Like, I think it'd be hotter if she was a substitute teacher.
So this is Darkaden, we assume.
I think Taeyu. I think
that's just the skin.
You think it's just a skin?
Yeah, that actually makes sense. If it's another new element Auden and people have to go through that shit again, I think we're gonna have to start clearing people for PTSD.
You know, thankfully I have people who are willing to like do PvE stuff for me if I just rebuild their account for them. So it's like I never actually have to do that shit on my own. But it's not like I actually take people up on that offer because it's TOS to let somebody else on your account, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. I never do that. Yep, bases are covered.
Well, I had Officer Mike take a look at my account today, because we had 35k Sky Stones, and I said, you know what? Epic 7's given me a lot. I don't need it to give me arthritis.
Officer Mike just sat down and helped you refresh your account.
He gave me moral support through the whole thing.
Yeah, that's me with my my brother Marco. He lives in Singapore, and you know, he refreshes for me while I'm asleep.
I'm walking back the concept of counter set on her. I'm not so sure it's needed. She provokes 5 units, right? She AoE provokes 4, and then as soon as somebody attacks her, she automatically counters with everybody else and provokes that unit again.
Yeah, I'm about to say counter set might just be asking for a little bit much.
By the time counter set starts going off, I mean, how in control of the fight are you already?
Yeah, well, so it just leads the way for you to be able to use what we all wanted to, which is injury set on her, right, boys?
Clearly a revenge set angle.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for them to actually make a unit where we go revenge set best in slot.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Saction's right. I mean, Candlestick is always an option too if you want to be that guy.
Is revenge set best on BBK?
Brat? Enough playing.
No, revenge set is best on pretty much like if you were actually serious, right?
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
I would probably use it on Ruel.
I was gonna say, yeah. I fought a freaking Ruel on.
And back when they were relevant, I would say it's also playable on stuff like Crow and Yulha.
A crack.
Yeah, I guess that's my problem, is that I'm looking at a unit who goes to 1 HP twice, and revenge set isn't relevant on it. Like, double immortality, and she can't use it. I'm only slightly blown away by that.
It's because BBK doesn't want the speed that's associated with revenge set. She wants like everything else. that's associated with, oh man, I can't wait to watch that like election meltdown video from Asmongold. When I'm out of here, that's what I'm doing, by the way. I'm gonna go take a walk with my backpack, and I'm on my mountain, and I'm doing that. Oh man. But yeah, like I just think Revenge said if it gave other stats like ER and defense, more character probably use them.
You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't.
And you have
change your
4
mind.
units, you sweet miracle, on the same team.
Hey, you! I met you somewhere. Your face.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it was-
absolutely, dude. Just right next to your 8 Elbrus units, you know?
Get back to
I
it.
was about to say that could work
I've been putting off all
if
this
it was
paper.
artifact for knights, because of how many drafts are just
Nice to
4
meet
light
you.
knights.
I'm Schniel, King of the Fundos.
The 4 light
If
knight
you know
draft
me by
is so
my
stupid.
other name, feel free to.
Divine, see, we've come full circle from back when I first started playing RTA. And that's an era of RTA we called the Golden Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And we are finally back.
We had the Golden Boys, then we had the Golden Gals era for a bit.
Yep.
Very, very briefly. Yeah, we did.
Very briefly.
We had Golden Gals for a bit, yeah.
I don't know if I missed this because my OBS crashed an hour ago, but if you're still here, Fat Hot Shots, thank you for the tier 1 sub, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. I think I missed it in all the crashing, but thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Tell me there's something more than just units. We got some content, right? I guess we got Moonlight Theater. You know what Moonlight Theater means, right, Divine? It means more
like
mystic for
story,
you.
right?
More Misty, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, baby. The Masquerade Ball.
It's gonna
So
be like the
that's
first.
a week away. And that goes right up to Black Friday, too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're the only other person who cares about story, Tristen. So maybe I say this to you and you alone. Can we just fix that continent already? There have been like 8 side stories of them being like, "Oh, we're gonna fix our continent and we're gonna get things up into shipshape and deal with the ramifications of Chapter 2." And I'm like, we're in Chapter 5, and these motherfuckers are still over here like, "What if we throw another party celebration in another village to say how unified we are?" And I'm like, I'm starting to lose my mind, bro. They're like, I'm looking at the Masquerade Ball, and all I'm seeing is, you know what's gonna help us out? If we all get together for some kind of festival. Oh, you mean like the New Moon Festival? No, but like a ball, like some kind of celebration of our people. Oh, you mean the thing where we rebuilt a village in the middle of the snow? No, but like a ball. You mean like Game of Kings? No, in this world.
Just say you hate parties, man.
Whatever you just said, Divine, all I gotta say is a quote from our newly elected president, Mr. Donald J. Trump. You know, Hitler did some good things too, okay? And fixing a continent was definitely one of the things he did try, so, you know, here's to that ambition. Surely America's new president's got it on lock.
Womp, 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 womp.
I love the clown fiesta that is American politics, man. But now I'm also tired of it. It's like, great, now I'm going to have to hear about it nonstop for the next 4 years, too. Whee!
So I wonder if Schniel's going to be really, really good and necessary for this Hall of Trials. What do you think? Any chance that that's going to happen?
I mean, anything that frees a unit from the hell of... Because I really do think, I'm just going to be honest with you, I think Hall of Trials has become one of the worst mechanics in this game.
It's number 2. Yeah, it's second right now for sure.
I think it's almost... No, I think the number one thing that pisses me off as much as Hall of Trials is Rift. I know Arena's bad, and you can tell everybody here
like,
why Arena's
don't get
bad,
me started. Right? Don't get me started.
You can
on
tell
Arena.
everyone why Arena's bad, but here's my problem with specifically Hall of Trials. specifically Rift right now, right?
Mhm,
We are making units for these game modes that are almost so exclusively for them that I see that we're just getting more garbage units that are like, well, this character's cool or has a design or like a niche that literally does not function anymore because this content that is like here for half a year is gone. And now I won't. Now this unit is unusable for a year and a half, right? Like it's put Kane out of a job.
mhm.
Presumably, it's going to put other units out of a job too.
Yeah, it'll put
And I'm
Wulong out of a job.
I didn't want to say because there's one guy who's just like, no, I'll stand by Wukong, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like 2 more MLs come out and Wukong's dead to you. But yeah,
But I don't know. I mean, Fenris is best in slot for expeditions right now. Like, Water Expedition was one of the hardest ones to full clear on your own without like god tier gear, and now you slap Fenris on your Water Expo and you can clear it with mid gear. So he does at least have that kind of a use, and he's also really good in Cades. Although Lionheart Surmia can legit solo Cades. Have you tried that, Valky? You just put Lionheart Surmia on Sigurd's and nobody else on the team, and she solos Cades 13.
I
It's
have
fucking
not.
crazy.
Wow.
Just all by herself.
Wait, that sounds pretty fire, actually.
Yeah, there is an outside chance she could get chain stunned by the first boss. So if you put Christy in the front, just to give her the ER, then she can 100% solo it. 100% clear rate if you do that. It's great for background battling.
Yeah, because when we first got the Adventurer's Path, right? I remember you had to clear like 150 runs of Cades.
Yep. Christy Lionheart Surmia, press quick battle just does it.
With the daily quick battles, that was basically autoing them. I didn't realize, yeah, you could just do that, and then, you know, because I did run Lionheart Surmia with the team after the buff, so I was like, bro, I thought I was cooking, right? I was peeping the win rate, and it was like Lionheart Surmia run with him. I could have just done it solo, man. That's crazy.
Time.
The entire time, huh?
There you go. LA wanted the Fenris Expo team. There's your link, buddy. Enjoy. So, Guild War season is over. Like this Friday is the last Guild War. I was lied to.
They didn't announce it, right? But
no, they didn't announce it. We asked the CMs, and the CMs told us it was ending on the 14th. It's like I was lied to. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we kind of just have to accept that
the
CMs get about as much information as we do from our numerous meetings with them. It's like, it is what it is.
Sulfix wants to know my opinion on Hwayoung Lua. I was at first thinking that she wasn't going to be that good until I started focusing on the part of her kit that nobody's focusing on, and that's that she has an AoE provoke that ignores ER and it's a 100% chance to proc. And she's fast enough to go first and can lock down the entire enemy team, and even immunity can't stop her. Even Tywin doesn't seem to stop her. So yeah, I think that alone is going to make her very, very usable. But I still stand by my original of, if she's not your waifu, if you're not a content creator, if you're not sitting on tens of thousands of mystics, and if you're not a pay-to-win kind of whale person, you don't touch that banner until 1 to 2 weeks have gone by and people have tested it. I mean, this is advice for any new ML5 unit. Don't go all the way in and then find out that the unit's just not playable on your account. You don't have the gear to make it playable on your account, or it's just not that usable at this time. Go in with an informed decision. Don't get caught up in the hype of watching people like Elf Mage, pull this unit, slap insane gear, and then just run people over. Give it a couple of days, get a good consensus on it, and then make an informed decision. But if she's your waifu, if you absolutely have to have her because you're a collector, you do you, man. It's a game. Go do what is fun for you. Me, I'm pulling the hell out of that unit because she looks like she's a lot of fun to play. But I'm also sitting on 15,000 mystics, so I'm in a place of privilege where I can say, no problem, I'm not worried about pulling this unit. Even if I go to pity, I'll build up in time for Hwayoung, so I'm good. But if it's, you know, if Hwayoung is your waifu and you've only got 5,000 mystics, maybe you definitely wait and see if this unit is necessary for you or not. Oh, hold me back.
Hold me back.
Okay, banner roadmap. Man, Divine, you can't tell me that this wasn't targeted.
I saw that. I was like, wow. they really just they really care about what Divine thinks.
For those of you who don't know, my boy Divine Shadow's favorite unit in the game before Lua came out was Troublemaker Crozet. It's his rep hero and everything.
Bro, you gotta remember before you gotta remember the time I went on to the fucking Epic Sevens podcast, and I was dressed up as a pirate a week before the Flan buffs, and then and then of course naturally 2 weeks before the cancellation of the Flan buffs, and people were like, "What's going on here?"
Moonlight Theater, a side story, and a whole bunch of units. That was a cute video. Was there anything else on Stove that we need to know about? Let's see. Oh, ML Lua quiz event. This just went up an hour ago.
Okay. Wow. Let's take a look.
Let me see. Hang on, I gotta log in.
Is there any information about
over
here
here so I don't dox?
Yo.
I saw the handcuffs on the feet and I was like, oh shit, Divine is in.
Listen,
it's your new desktop wallpaper, isn't it?
I was gonna make a joke, but you know what? I like you, Tristen. I want you to keep having a Twitch account.
Okay, so 2 leaves for all who comment. Fill in the blanks. Blank and leave your answer in the comments. Hwayoung Lua is the only daughter of the leader of the largest gang in Nadalon Prefecture, the...
Please fucking marry me.
It's the... Oh wait, click here for a hint.
I hope it's just the answer. I hope the hint The answer is go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's the shit. Wasn't it like the Goon Gang or something like that?
Goon Gang?
I almost got it canceled again. I'm not gonna lie. I almost got it canceled again.
Horde Gang?
Whore?
Okay, guys. So if you want free 2 leaves, you just go to this link. I put it in both chats, and you go down here and you copy the answer, you paste it here, and you change the name to you. And make sure, of course, you've got the right server.
Do I still get the leaves if I put Goon Gang?
I don't know. I don't know. I've oftentimes wondered if you just post and they give it to you, because there's no way they look and read every single one, right? They just have to say everybody that posted gets it.
I'm posting and I'm gonna say Goon Gang, and I'm gonna see if I get that.
Let me know, because that would be hilarious. Then we can just start leaving stranger and stranger answers and see how long it takes them to stop giving us leaves.
About to say, I feel for the guy who's going to now have to monitor this site closely, because we decided to be a couple idiots.
Yeah, now mind you aren't going to get these leaves until the 15th, guys, so it will take a day for them to show up.
Like, you know, to also extend the conversation from our last meeting with the GMs, right? They also did tell us, like, hey, if you guys have serious comments about the game, like, please, leave them on Stove, right?
Hey, Bianca, if you're still here, would you pin that for me?
Yeah, so I'm leaving Goon Gang, and I'm seeing if I get them 2 leaves. I mean, otherwise I don't get them anyway, right? Because I don't normally do these.
Thanks, Divine.
Gotcha. I got you, homie.
Totally dox myself anyway. How about that? All right. Good lord. What else we got? Maintenance notice, of course. Oh, dude, there's a special Mystic Summon pack. It's called the Divine Summon Pack.
Oh, word?
You better stop. You're getting me in trouble.
Wow, they're, you know, I'm so
Dude.
happy for Smoke. They're really focusing on diversity for this patch.
You have to buy the Summon Pack 1 3 times to unlock the Summon Pack 2. Okay, Summon Pack 2 is going to be like the free one. For like 10,000 gold, you get some Leafs, some Molagoras. You would think if you spent $300 that there would be something really fucking good here. Something more than just, here's 3 Molagora, thanks for $300. Because you know this pack...
You'd think if Divine spends $300, he needs ML Lua to show up at his door to call him slurs and jerk him off, man.
I take it back. This is only going to be 50, right? There's no way this is $100 bucks. It's only 500 Mystics.
Yeah.
This is a $50 pack.
Roughly 30 to 50, right? It's either 50 100 or 30 50. What do you think? It could be a 30 50 pack.
Now, guys, when you see this 3 to 5 star LML summon times 15, please understand it takes 5 tickets to do a summon. So this is 3 summons, not 15 summons, 3 summons.
That's how they get you, bro. That's
Yeah.
honestly how they get you a lot of the times with these packs.
It's light dark, though. It is light dark specific, but it's the 3 to 5. So this is 3 Elsons, right? Okay, what else we got? Ida, Ray. November free on Equip. Show me every single weekend. Free on Equip. 13th to the 17th. So it's, I mean, this one was already going to happen, right? This isn't anything special. They always do the last weekend of the month as free on Equip.
Yes. Every single last weekend is...
Yeah.
Every single last Wednesday to Saturday of the month on a calendar is going to be free on Equip. Like,
Yeah,
it's been that way for like 3 years, no exceptions.
Yeah, it's actually guaranteed in writing in one of the stove posts way back when, if you want to dig it up. That they guarantee free on Equip anytime they make a change to units in general. So every time there's a balance patch, a nerf, an alteration to a unit's kit, anytime they do that, guaranteed free on Equip, and anytime it's the last full weekend of the month, full Wednesday to Sunday of the month, it's free on Equip. But hey, we get one in the middle of the month, so that's kind of a nice thing. Anything? I was hoping it was going to be every single on a weekend. Notice of update for adding new login platform. Already had one person DM me about this, where they were Epic 7 client update distribution. And people are like, does this mean that the PC client's coming out tomorrow? I was like, no. They're talking about the Epic 7 client in general, and they're adding the ability to log in via iOS and Android to the login platforms. This has nothing to do with the PC client. I mean, it might have something to do with the PC client, but it's not the PC client. Anything else going on? I'm hoping the PC client comes soon too. I would not expect it before the end of December. I think it'll be a Christmas present or a New Year's gift for all of us.
Yeah, I can't say who my sources are, but my sources tell me it should be the end of the year, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting when people tell me it should be something. It's probably something.
It's soon, TM. Nadalon Academy. Do you think they're ever going to finish the other Moonlight Theaters? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like new stories and everything, but we got so many Moonlight Theaters, they're just kind of hanging open. I can't remember the last time we got, you know, another chapter to the existing theaters.
Nah. I think finishing and wrapping up plots is for good stories, and I'm sorry, we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
Hey, I remember this. She like looks out the window, sees the principal fighting a deer. That was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite animes too. No cap.
ML Lua. Okay. Academy special event. Are they letting us try out the units like Star Rail style now?
Probably.
That's
I would
cool.
say like trying out stuff Star Rail style, which was something Genshin had since 2019.
Oh yeah, but nobody plays
is
that
the
game.
least they could do, right?
Well, it's a really good try it before you buy it is kind of huge. It would be in their best interests.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gacha games didn't like do that sooner. To my knowledge, Genshin's the first ones that started doing like here's a team pre-built for you with preset stats and preset enemies. Try it, see if you like doing this.
Yep.
Let's see if this tickles your fancy, my guy.
I mean, that's how they get you, right?
Card exchange, play content, play arena, play content. Yeah, looks like they're going to do all kinds of stuff with rewards for check-ins. Oh yeah, here we go. That's nice. 3 Mola, that's a 4 to 5 star summon ticket, 4 to 5 star artifact. You can tell by the background, by the way, guys, it's purple, not red.
Oh yeah, Tristen, how you know, like now that we're in this patch, right? Like, you want to like taking a look back, like how do you feel about the buffed units?
I really enjoyed playing Silverblade Araminta, and I really hate how hard stopped she is by immunity, but if you gave her any kind of a strip, I think she would be damn near unstoppable, so I don't know.
Like, let's say maybe a soul burnable, ignore resistance, AoE, maybe even non-attacking, so it even goes through, I don't know, like the new Autumn Flan, right?
You know?
And it comes at 120 base speed, let's say, and then also on top of that, it drops a whole row of AoE provokes. How do you think that would interact with Silverblade Araminta?
You know, that might be kind of good. I don't know that they would do that though. That seems pretty unbalanced.
Yeah, you know, like I don't even think it's that good even if they did do it, right? Because like you could just pick more, and it's like, you know, how meaningful are those, like, you know, like you can't even counterattack out of it, right? Like surely like that's just really balanced.
Headhunt ML tier list update. Right now my ML tier list stands as it stands and is unchanged. I think Schniel is a good counter to DDR, but I don't think in any way he dethrones DDR from the S tier. But we'll see. We'll see. If I'm wrong on that, lists will change. This is part of what I was talking about when people are saying, who should I pick? Who should I pick? I'm like, if I want this unit and this unit, which one should I pick? It's like, you should wait and see what new units do. We're going to go over another balance patch before the Headhunt is over. And if you can stand it, like if you've got your heart set on a unit, you get that unit. But if you're unsure, wait until the next balance patch happens and see what that does to the meta. You know, what if Operator Sigrid gets a buff that makes her the most dangerous unit in the game, and everybody suddenly needs to have her. What if she gets the Blood Moon Haste treatment, right?
What if she gets the DDR treatment?
Yes. What if she gets the DDR treatment? Are you going to be like, damn, I should have picked Blood Moon Haste. Oh well, I guess here I am with my DDR. So, you know, if you can stand it, the smart play is to wait and see what the next balance patch holds, wait and see what the next limited unit holds, wait to see what the next collab holds, because all of these things, all these words coming out of my mouth are going to happen before the Headhunt goes away. So
yeah,
you waited an entire year, or however long you've been waiting, for this Headhunt to show up. You can wait a couple extra weeks, right?
I think the main thing is, like, if you're really like him, right? You're the next Nezuko K, you're the next Babu, right? You're the next Tempest Days, and you're gonna be a free-to-play legend. You probably already have enough decision or information to make an informed decision, right? Based on your experiences, the other legend players you talk to. If you don't know what you're doing, right? Like, then you just wait for the streamers to, like, tell you, just pick this is good, right? Those are, like, your two choices. Now, if you straight up don't care about playing for any kind of rank, just pick whichever fucking character you like. Like, champion rank, you can hit playing anything, right?
Pretty much.
Like, I think we already shown, like, on a 3-week-old account, you can hit champion rank in Arena and just hold it there. It is not that hard.
Third pick BBK and 3 initiators go.
Bro, it's not even that. I did it in 3 weeks with an Arbiter Vildred and a Genua. And 2
right.
PvE units. Like, you could do it with anything.
My Headhunt's going poorly. I've pulled 3 dupes. Lyco, don't reset the dupes until you got every single space filled, first of all. Because when you reset a dupe, it can't be any of the units currently visible on your screen. So you want to wait to reset until you've got all the units filled up. That way, there's more of a chance you get the unit you want. If you reset it now, you might pull a dupe of that unit a little bit later. So don't worry about 3 dupes. Just look at that as 3 more chances to get the unit you want once you filled out the board. And Zeus said, are we getting a balance patch before RTA season ends? Pirate Flan Copium. I'll say this about Pirate Flan. And Valky, tell me if you think I'm off base here. Smilegate hates admitting that they were wrong about something, and they almost never walk back something. Unless there's like community outrage to the point of sending trucks, they rarely walk back something. And they buffed Pirate Flan, or announced a buff for a Pirate Flan, and there's enough community outrage that they walked that back. It took that level of outrage to walk it back. They aren't going to walk it back again by rebuffing her, at very least not the same way. I think we are a long way away from seeing it. Another good example was everybody bitched about Arena last season, and they didn't walk it back the way we all said. We said, walk it back the way it used to be. They're like, no, if we go back to the way it used to be, that's admitting we were wrong, and we don't do that. Instead, we're going to try to fix it a different way, and boy, did they...
I'll lay it out for Twitch and YouTube chat in the simplest way possible, and I'm going to open this up by saying I have a black friend, so you know I can't be racist, so you already know where this is going, okay, guys? Smilegate is a Korean company, okay? Now, if you ever played League of Legends with a Korean friend, okay, you know how fucking hard it is, even when they play like shit, to admit that they were wrong, okay? Because there's just so much pride involved with the Korean people, okay?
Right.
Think about how much effort it took for them to just take back the entire Awakening Potential system and go, yeah, sorry, that was bad, right? I think it was, like, good that they're willing to just give us good-ass patches, and I'm just gonna take that. I don't need them to bow their heads and tell me they were wrong. Just give me the good balance patches and we'll call this square, you know what I mean? I do not expect or need them to admit that they were wrong on stuff.
Right. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to see Pirate Flan buffed. I'm a Pirate Flan enjoyer. I mean, I don't think, I think anybody's seen my desktop wallpaper knows,
I think
right?
He got ran out of the E7 community, but like, we all know who we can thank for the fact that Pirate Captain Flan ain't getting buffed for the next while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't doubt that she'll get buffed. in the future, but I think it's probably 6 to 9 months away at the earliest. And it's not going to be anything like what her buffs were. They'll find a different way to buff this unit. And that's kind of sad, especially because she's getting a skin. The fact that she's getting a skin is the only thing I think that might kind of railroad her up a little bit. Is people are going to be unhappy about getting a skin for a unit that's just not really playable by comparison with other ML5 units. I'm not saying you can't force a unit. Through gear and tactics, all things are possible, but she is very, very difficult to play. My ML Taiwan, sure.
Yeah, I think that P Flan guy got ran out of the community. I don't think he's played like in like 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he out of here, bro. He's never coming back. He's a Honkai Star Rail player now, I'm pretty sure.
I don't like to say anything bad about people, so I'm just not going to say anything about them.
I will.
You're so nice. I mean, that's just like the nature of like being in like a competitive community, right? Like if you say some dumbass shit, people are gonna come down on you. It is what it is.
So this thing here, this event thing is going to be metered out to us a little bit at a time, right? We get the first one on the 7th, then the 11th, 15th, 19th. They're dragging. They're basically making this Flan event kind of a micro dash event.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that gives us a little something to do each week. A little something new, right? I kind of like that. I'm glad for it. New Guild War season. God, I wish they would do something with Guild War.
There's a lot of potential to improve upon the game in 2024, and I feel like we give them the idea and they go, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, and then we just never see the thing change.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it takes months to put together content, and when we say, hey, we got this great idea, you should do this thing, everybody would love it, they got to be like, we've kind of got a roadmap already, you know, we got an action board and everything, we got developers who are working on the thing that we were working on, the great idea that you guys had 6 months ago, they've been working on that for 3 months, and they got another 2 months before it's done. Which developers do we pull off of the job and say, stop working on that good idea and start working on this other good idea that they just had now and get that in? So I can understand a thing, but when it's like simple little things, like a fucking penguin slider, can't tell me it doesn't take more than 20 minutes of development time to put a damn slider on the friggin' Stigma penguins. There's simple little quality of life things. I just don't understand what the delay is on that. But.
Yeah, and like custom servers for mock lobbies, like that stuff they already have. They just...
You couldn't even begin to comprehend how impossible that one is. That's
no, you're right. I have no background in tech, Divine. I'm just talking out my ass. It's not like
I think
there is a comprehensive system that is already in use. That is. All they have to do is release that to the public build of the game, and suddenly, you know, everything is doable. But you're absolutely right. I have no background in dev or tech, so, you know, I'm just talking out my ass.
It would kill somebody. You should be ashamed. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who's just now seeing this? Rift season is done at the end of January.
Like they finally made that decision.
They finally announced it. So yeah, you those of you who pulled your Wukong or spent money on that Wukong banner, milk it for all it's worth. You got 3 months to do that event. That's
didn't this shit start in like April? So we got like 10 months worth?
It started with the Wukong banner, so it dropped. When was he? Was he mid-June? Late June? Yeah. Hang on.
Okay, hold up. I have it up on my server right now because I have a Rift guide.
Cecilia about timeline.
It's July. It's mid-July.
Yeah, and end of July is when his banner went away. Beginning of July, or no, June.
June,
June 19th. So
yeah, and then mid-July is when we started doing the Wukong solo.
Yeah, so it's about a 7.5 month rift. Which, the first rift was 6 months, right? Almost on the nose, and this one was 7.5 months, so we kind of got a rough idea of how long rift lasts now, I guess. And there was, what, like, a month and a half? There's like 5 or 6 weeks between Old Rift and New Rift, so where we all like scrambled to put our hunt teams back together because we stopped doing hunts. Okay. I'm curious to see if we'll get the new Rift on the 30th, or if there's going to be a downtime in between. Nobody pull Ray. Doctor's Bag is a nice artifact. It's not worth dropping Skystones on, in my opinion. It's a nice one to have.
Pick up a copy from shop if you need one. If you need a second one, it's not that serious, guys.
Yeah, Twilight Calamity's usable on like legitimately nobody. And Ida's a fun unit. I really enjoy using Ida, and she's nice early on, but not a big world for her.
If you don't have ML Ludwig, you don't have SBA, you don't have Requiem Roana, you don't have Jacko. You got no money, no house, no car, no bitches, and you still trying to cleave. Like, sure, go for it. You got no summertime ice area, like, you got nothing to your goddamn name, and you still want to cleave. All right, pick up Ida,
you want to cleave like it's 2023, there's your unit. Other improvements. I still cleave with
Ida, relax.
Now we're firing too many shots.
Arena Battle
Pass. Officer down. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
A premium battle pass that doubles arena rank rewards will be added. So if you guys want to drop another 900 to 1500 sky stones to get double the arena, it's going to be expensive. That battle pass in arena is crazy good. That's going to be like 1500 sky stones if it's a penny. I guarantee it's going to be at least that much. To double. Oh, wait, that doubles. Yeah, to double the rewards from arena. Yeah, is that going to double the slate? And double the gear? Ain't no way that doubles the slate and the gear, right?
It should. I'm guessing it doubles. Okay, doubling the gear, I don't know, but I could easily see it doubling the slate.
You watch that be 3,000 sky stones.
I would not be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
There are some very piggy things in this game.
This is going to be a metric fuck ton of sky stones. If it's 900 to 1500, it's the biggest value thing you've ever spent in this game. Spend sky stones on in this game. Even if you claim rank wars prior to purchase, you can still obtain untamed. Yeah, so it's backwards compatible. And it gives you plus 10 rank right out of the gate. Very curious about this. An improvement we made that prevents the display of XP artifacts activated. Okay, great. An issue where additional Soulburn button is displayed while Soulburn is already active. We fixed, so UI, visual glitches. Random debuff from Daydream is not triggered when 5-star Solitary of the Snow is inflicted with Seal from counterattack. Okay, great. Animation is perfect. Don't listen to the losers below. Is this one of your accounts, Divine?
Hey, listen. Disinformation is one of the most important things I learned from this campaign. All right.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god. Wait.
Dude, this guy is like, he's really going at it, bro.
I found Divine's real alt. You think they're going to fix Arena, or are we stuck with this dog new point system for 12 weeks? You are stuck with this dog new point system for 12 weeks.
You'd be lucky if it's only 12 weeks, man. Last time, if I didn't... Both of you guys go into meetings with me. If I didn't go into a meeting and just raise a bunch of bullshit, man, my boy Lucira would still be stuck in it, alright?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we cannot be fucking having this. This is some dog shit. This is horse shit.
It was 20, Dub. It was 20. But yeah, they did announce that it's going to be 12 weeks this time. There's actually a start and end date on the Arena screen now, so unless they change their mind on that.
Thank the fucking Lord, bro.
Yeah.
That was not okay.
They still say to this day... Yeah, these changes are so bad, I think Lucy quit. He pieced out of Arena.
I
Maybe the
think
game
the
entirely.
moment he saw Harsetti, he was just like, all right, because okay, he has this thing where every season he's just like, I could always just play one more season. And then the moment Harsetti came out, he was like, all right, I'm just gonna go play Counter-Strike. Like after this.
Yeah, I mean this is it's reverse inflation, right? It's the way the points are set up, how much you lose when you're hit, how when you lose your streak, how low your elo drops, so you can't see the people above you, so you can't knock the people above you down. It's creating it's still a point inflation problem. They just remove the visual nature of the point inflation problem. Instead of seeing tons of people in 12 and 14,000, we see everybody's points slowly going down. All these people were at 5,800 to 5,900 points at the beginning of the week. But because you lose more points than you gain, everybody's points are sliding down.
I will say, I do think, due to the nature of the point deflation, right? Before, especially last season, if you were a cleaver, you were really incentivized to play for Hall of Fame. If you were ever a slow player, right? And you were ever in arena and your entire arena was, my defenses are good, my units are unreasonably tanky, and they are unreasonably French, and I am like the last French bastion, right? This is your fucking season. You go get that Hall of Fame, king. Like, if you are a Sneechu or Sneechu-like player, like, this is probably your season.
Breath of Music, what's wrong with Arena? What's wrong with Arena is Arena was like basically a huge improvement over last season with all of the changes they made to it. Everybody was enjoying it, with the exception of the point inflation was so bad that it was impossible to climb to get your Sky Stones. If you didn't start early on and establish yourself, you had a tough time climbing, but you could climb. I coasted in high Emp, low Legend, pretty much the entire season. I was able to end with a frame, even though I missed the last 5 weeks. 5 weeks of Arena. I didn't place at all. The last 5 weeks of Arena, I still ended with my frame. It was relatively easy to, with just a good sense of how to play the game, decently geared units, and a solid defense, to be able to just play with a little bit of Skystone investiture, maybe refreshing, 5-6 times a week, and be able to climb.
For a second here, like, points used to reset every single Sunday night back to 5,200 points for anybody who was above 5,200 points.
Right.
So, if you've ever looked at the arena information, there is a milestone reward for the first time you hit Legend 6, Legend 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you did all of that, I think it was like 7,000 Sky Stones for your troubles. It's 7,000 or 9,000. It's one of those like high odd number 4 digits, right?
Yep.
And that really came in handy if you got it right before a collab or when a limited unit drop. Because I know I did mine right before Seaside Bologna drop for the first time ever, right? And it was like hitting an oasis in the desert. And it was a huge injection of Sky Stones, right? We called it the pilgrimage back then because you had to like take your steps up. And because there is no weekly reset anymore, last season, after the first week, like points, if you like Arena rank 1 was 16,000 after the first week. And like, there were other issues, right? Let's not talk about the whole camping issue. Right? That aside, right? If you did not beat Lucira on day 1, hour 1, week 1, you were never getting, for 20 weeks, you are never getting like all of the pilgrimage 7,000 Sky Stones, right? So when we got Afternoon Soak Flan, you were shit out of luck. You needed some Sky Stones, you weren't getting shit. Just eat ass, buddy. Like, sucks to suck. Lucira was faster, and you suck. That's all you had to like know, right? And there were people who in my Discord, they were like begging for help on arena comps, and we're like, what are you trying to do? Your rank seems fine, right? Like, you're an emperor. And we're like, your rank seems like it kind of reflects where you're at. He's like, I'm trying to hit Arena rank 1 right now to catch up to Lucira. And that was when Lucira was 30k right after Harsetti came out. We're right before Harsetti came out, right? And we're just like, don't do it.
Yep.
He's like, but I'm so close. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. You are not close. Do not even try it.
It's a mirage, bro. You're looking at a mirage.
It took us like 6 people to like literally talk him out of it. It was so bad.
So that was like the biggest issue we had with it, right? Was that the point inflation made it so that if you wanted to push for Skystones, you basically had to wait for preseason when nobody was really going to be pushing hard, and then you could maybe try to get it as long as people weren't assholes about it and tried to like over capturing. And we all thought that would be good, but we said really what needs to be done, and it was the simplest fix ever, is just reset the scores. And if you don't want to reset them like we did in the past, just reset them to the bottom of the ranks, right? If Lucira's Legend 1, he resets down to 7,000 points. Everybody that's in Champion 4, all 2,000 of them that were in Champion 4, or 5,000, they reset down to, 5,200 points. Whatever the top or bottom of your rank was, you reset down to that, and that controls point inflation and lets people every Monday have a shot at climbing and pushing for Skystones, right? It made the most sense, and it was a clean, nice, easy way to do it. And Smallgate went, nah, that feels like we're kind of moving back to what we had, and that's not what we do. So instead, we will address point inflation by doubling down on it, making so that you earn less points. You need a bigger streak to maintain it, and if you lose your streak, your elo falls down even further. And now they have made, and we're also going to remove preseason. So you don't have a chance to climb during preseason. Just go straight from one season to another season. It's the only repeating content we have that doesn't have preseason anymore. And now if you didn't get those Skystones pre-2024, you're shit out of luck. I've been playing all week and occasionally refreshing here and there. And I've been sitting in Champions 1, and my rank has been between rank 30 and rank 15 all week. And I've been in Champions 1 all week. I've not even gotten into Emperor yet. Because if you lose a streak, you're only fighting people below you. So it's impossible to push the people above you down. I've got to win like 5 or 6 games in a row to start seeing my people of my own rank, and win another 2 or 3 fights to start seeing people who are ranked above me to start pulling them down. And I don't know if you played Arena, but maintaining a 6+ win streak ain't the easiest thing right now. So it's just in a really bad spot.
Since like the second ever Arena season, and I'm astounded by their effort to consistently make Arena worse.
I was told that somebody was offered to take a person's account to Emperor 1 so they could get the Emperor Skystones. And that it took 3 days and 385 fights. Now, consider that a fight takes about 5 minutes, and think about how many hours went into that. How many Skystones of refreshes went into that. It's ridiculous. It's impossible to climb into to get the Emperor Skystones, and those Legend Skystones, you better be willing to swipe. You're going to spend every bit of those 9,000 Skystones you earned just getting to Legend 1.
They managed to somehow make the system even more piggy, and there are plenty of piggy systems in this game.
Yeah, it really feels intentional. It really feels like this was an intentional way to suck more Skystones out of this competitive play and make the rewards no longer rewards. Make it bait to spend Skystones, and I don't like it at all. It's I will never stop complaining about this, because this was my RTA, Valky. This is what I did when I ran out of stamina, because I enjoyed doing it. I like coming up with teams, you know, some of them auto, some of them manual, figuring out how to cleave, doing weird things like rage set Ludwig. You know, this was enjoyable for me, more so than RTA. I like playing it. And now it's not fun. It's not fun, it's not compelling. It's not fun to spend an hour and go from rank 85 to rank 5, or sorry, rank 85 to rank 15, and go, wow, I went from Champions 1 to Champions 1, and somehow my score went down. I played fights for several hours, I spent a bunch of Skystones, and my rank went up, but my victory points went down. Explain that to me, how I am higher rank now than I was at the beginning of the week, but I have 200 less victory points. It's garbage can system.
The system fucking sucks.
Yeah,
That's
and we're saddled with it. They did make a mid-season change when they fixed camping, but that seemed more like them correcting a glitch that shouldn't have been happening that way. They're going to say, we want to run it out and really see. You know, people are complaining now, but surely they'll love it later. You know, they're going to let it ride before they make a decision, which means we're saddled with this for 12 weeks, and I am very, very curious if we're going to have more than 10 people in Legend at the end of season.
I think the best way to put it is, everyone who gets thrown into an isekai world has, like, some special power or ability given or granted
Oh,
to them,
no
right?
fucking way.
Oh, no.
No fucking way. I really thought we got out from under this. Is this really happening? Ugh.
I can't tell why for a millisecond you aren't excited through the Wulf right now, Tristen.
I would love it if people... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that we should have people friggin' win World Cup who shouldn't be on FBI watch lists.
Put him on the list, put him on the list, put him on the list!
I don't know, but it looks like she's gonna show up. She was featured in the Christmas side story with Nostalgic Music Box and everything, right? So, really feels like she might be a Christmas limited unit with a rerun of that story kind of a thing, right? There's some possibility there. Is what it is. What's this, Lucifer?
Is that Goth Emo Tamarin?
I think it's Goth Emo Tamarin, yeah. AI Goth Emo Tamarin. Not death metal enough, but not bad either. Death metal Tamarin, that would be the best. That'd be the best Tam ever. I guess the last thing I kind of wanted to go over before we break is the new Chaos Zero Nightmare. Have you guys looked into that at all? Have you seen any of the footage on it?
Every day, I engage in active combat against more gacha games entering my life. I don't know if it's apparent or not, guys. As a content creator for a gacha game, I fucking hate gacha games. The only reason I played gacha games in the first place was there used to be a period in my life where I traveled so much for work, I'd be away from my gaming setup like 8 months of the year. So the only reason I played them in the first place was because I used to travel, and now I somehow became a content creator for them, and that involves me being in front of my computer like 350 days of the year, and now I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? So I'm really trying hard not to have to play it.
So, we're going. This is only 2 minutes. We'll go ahead and watch it because Sue told me that this is the most metal thing ever. So let's check it out.
Yeah, but Sue also thinks that episode 5 is good.
I know. That's why I'm kind of.
I don't know if I would let Sue tell you what to think is metal or not.
I'm going in with low expectations, but let's see. Oh, for those of you who don't know, this is the new game by Super Creative, division of Smilegate. The same people that make Epic 7. Not the same developers, of course, but that same division, that company is making this game. There's a new game that should be coming out very soon. Is that Lilius? So it's a card-based combat game, right?
You see, this is why Sue was telling you.
It's a card game. Oh, that's why he said what he said. Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely a card game. This is the chibi part that everybody was hating on. But the animations are pretty fucking sick.
I mean, is super creative, right? We can count on them to have good, like, skill cut-in animation.
Yeah. Okay, Ron. Everybody's traumatized.
Oh, so it's like Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon. That's it.
Yo. Grabbed her and squeezed her and popped her like a zit. If you like
Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sue, and about 6 to 7.
I guess you can watch Sue's trailer if you want to see about it, but I guess if you like card style games, the animation looks really, really good. Yeah, the chibi's throwing a lot of people off, but it doesn't look like, you know, that's the essence of the game. It doesn't look like it's like non-stop chibi. It's just a part of it. I think the animations might be enough to overcome my hatred of chibi, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of card style games. It's not my thing, but it is a hell of a lot darker than Syscon in a hot tub and going to a high school, so it's got that going for it, right?
Bro, you remember? Okay. Actually, you know what? When we do our when I say we, but when I do my big charity stream at the end of the year, I unfortunately have to torture you, Tristen. I have to ask you which of these incidents pissed you off the most this year. I'm gonna get like all the shit from this year. I'm gonna get Stu in the bathing suit. I'm gonna get the return of Child Senya. I'm just gonna put them all up. I'm gonna have you rank which one you hated the most. Because we're friends.
I have never been so angry at Smogate as I've been over this arena season. They took the two things that I like to do when I'm running out of stamina the most, Arena and Hall of Trials, and they shit on both of them for no reason. They made them less fun, less compelling, and we gave them ways to make it better and said it's simple, it requires no development time, just throw some toggles and everyone will be happy about these systems. You take 90% of the complaints away, and they said, nah, you know what, we're going to just keep doing what we're doing and make it worse, in fact. So I'm pretty freaking upset with them over this.
カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。36時間謎の黒い霧に包まれた人類はわずか36時間で全ての抵抗を諦め地球を捨て去りました。
Tell you what, Aries, a majority of the player base would sure like to be able to, you know, complete the Dagger Sakar missions that are sitting there staring them at the face that you haven't been able to actually do or engage in for about 6 months now. That's a whole ass thing.
It's so crazy they actually did that.
Yeah.
This is something else, like, compared to, like, greater achievements that, like...
Yeah.
Features you can't goddamn interact with.
Well, and you know, we got 3 Hall of Trials back to back that are all just ever so slight tweaks and variations to the original Hall of Trials. So you're stuck in here for 6 weeks doing pretty much the same fight with slight tweaks and variations. What would have been wrong with just intermixing the old Hall of Trials in there, right? You do a new one, then you do Nilgal, then you do the slightly tweaked version and nobody realizes it's slightly tweaked because you had Nilgal in between for 2 weeks and now it feels new again, and then you do Kairon. They could just intersperse them and then people can still do their Dagger Sakar. It keeps it mixed up and fresh. It makes it a little bit interesting so that it's not 6 weeks of basically the same flavor of ice cream with a different topping.
There's an even less confusing solution than that, Tristen. You know how there's a difficulty toggle on that?
That's what we all thought that was going to be.
Well, why the fuck did we not keep that? Why do we not get that? That like an actual question.
The assumption was that, oh, they're going to redo Dagger Sakar centered around the new Hall Trials, but it's been 6 months. How long is it going to take them to redo the Dagger Sakar?
そのテクノロジーでカオスさえも征服した人類はさらなる進歩を遂げることができました。
Yo.
I think you're forgetting. Yo.
She's seen some shit.
That was her when she was just like, "You're joining Small Gates brand," and they're like, "What's in it?" And then Oblivion. Listen, I'm gonna say something, and I need everyone in chat not to make fun of my sexuality for once when I say this, but like, am I the only one that's getting sick of every gacha game trying to bait me in with like cute girls? And I'm like, I just need more than girls at this point. Just me, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just
even
you,
Valky
man,
left. He didn't even want to stay to hear that shit. I don't know if I missed him.
何回繰り返しても得意点はなくならない。だったらこんな行為に意味なんてないのに。
I know.
悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ。カオスゼロナイトメア。以上、定期報告を終わります。
Yeah, I'll take waifus and husbandos in equal measure. I feel like E7 is just so waifu slanted that I'm like, sometimes I just struggle to make interest.
Yeah, well,
I feel like bad, yeah.
Hey, I actually have a question for a Twitch chat, because I know there's some goddamn chefs in the chat, right? When Afternoon Soak Flan counterattacks, does she counterattack with the single attack version or the AoE version? And if it's a single attack version, does it drain a focus?
I'm pretty sure it's single.
So you get the combat readiness push too, right?
Yeah, I mean when she duels with other people, it's single and you don't get focus out of it. I wonder if does she lose focus though?
Yeah,
when
does
she naturally
lose
dual
focus?
attacks?
Does it drain a focus stack if she counterattacks?
It's people saying single, no drain, no focus loss. As far as I know, no focus loss, no loss or gain.
Yeah, so you definitely just do that.
CR push only if dual, so counter won't. You can't put her on counter set and suck CR push. CR pushes out of her.
Only for dual. Okay.
Let me see. I think it says that in her kit, right?
Oh yeah, you still have your account open. That's right.
Yeah, triggers a dual attack and increases the combat race by 25%.
Oh,
and consumes.
okay.
So if she dual attacks randomly, you 3% because she does have that, right? She's got her 3% dual attack. If she dual attacks just organically, I guess she's always going to dual attack though.
Okay, because I was wondering what would happen if you played her with Lua.
Yeah, she'll just...
What's going to happen now is, like, you're going to first pick Lua, they're going to drop Designer Lilibet, and you're going to need a bunch of things Designer Lilibet don't want to press S3 into, right? Like Aiden?
Yeah.
Like, I think Aiden and Lua is going to be good. Aiden makes a slight comeback, right? Because, like, her default counterattack is the AoE, and it's going to hit 4 people, and it's going to drain 8% fixed damage HP off of 4 people, and then give her speed buff and attack up. I actually think that's pretty sauced.
I ran the Bloodstone on her for a while, Star, and you know what? Damage is the way, man. The Bloodstone's nice. It can let you survive. I think lifesteal and damage is just... You don't need her to be healing the rest of the units on your team. If you're playing her, you're playing fast and aggressive, and I don't know. You do you, but I wound up taking her off of Bloodstone, and I have no regrets.
I mean, it's because it's not only crit damage, right? It's also attack buff for free.
Yeah. One day they'll make speed set a 2-piece. Good God. I'll stack my 6-speed set 6-speed set unit. That won't be crazy at all. Well, does anybody have any questions for Divine and Valky while we've got them here for you? Because if not, I think this is going to be about it. Valky, you got a tournament coming up, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want to plug that?
We got a tournament coming up. Let me get you guys the link for that.
Get us some links.
Yeah. Right now, you know, we did a pretty big tournament last month, so this month we're kind of just playing a standard format. 24 people signed up. We have Mashu as our guest for this week, so
Mashu.
that's gonna be a good time. Yeah, Mashu. He won't be there day 1, but for day 2, we're gonna get Mashu. Divine's gonna play a game against him for charity.
As always, as always.
Yeah, we got some hitters in the tournament already. We got some of the usual suspects, so I hope to see people there.
Those of you in YouTube, here's the link. Check out the tournament. They are always for fun. There's... Why is this not pasting? There we go. At very least, show up and hang out and chat and enjoy the good time.
Yep. So there's that. I mean, the big things for us this week is just the tournament, right? For me personally, I guess I did this thing where I, like, how do I even, I showcased my entire process of how I build an account, right? It's like my process of when people ask me to build them an account in Fribbles, and you know, I charge them like $40 an hour, $50 like last month of the season. Honestly, there's been way too many people asking me since the Epic Dash, so I was just tired of it. I did that entire thing on stream because I'm allergic to money. So I did that, and also I made a YouTube video out of it. I'm like literally just checking comments while we yap about stuff today too. Can we still sign up? Sign up and check-ins are basically open until the second we start.
Yep. So most definitely. ZMD Phoenix, are you assuming or have you seen somewhere it's stated that it will not include slates? Because we didn't see it stated anywhere with the dupe pass. If you saw that stated somewhere, I'd love a link, because that would answer some questions, and that would make it a reasonably priced pass. It'll probably be $900 to $1,500 if it's just going to be all of the charms and mod boxes. Slates are a separate completion reward? No, they're part of the pass. Oh, you think it says because it says... Let's go back and look at that.
Yeah, we stole a Nexon employee for our next tournament.
That is true.
A premium battle pass that doubles rank rewards will be added. Rank rewards. Doubles rank rewards. Even if you claimed rank rewards prior... The slate is a ranked reward. Like rank 10, 15, 20... Well, I think it's like 15 or 20. It's not a completion... Unless they changed it. Did they change it this season? They must have changed. So they changed it from last season, huh? They added it to completion this season. Okay. Okay. What about the gear? The gear is still a ranked reward. I know because I've claimed it, so you should still get double gear though, right? So they move.
The gear is gonna be pretty picky.
They move this. They move the slate out so that you can double the gear. You go, so that you can't double the slate. Dirty. I still think it's. I still think it'll be very fat with double that gear. Double the gear is kind of crazy.
Double the gear. I mean, it's like double a lot of charms, right? I think the charms are gonna.
The charms and
really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll. I mean, the gear alone. I think unless they somehow lock the gear out of it and the wording doesn't look like you can, I still think this is gonna be a very, very expensive battle pass.
Probably. I mean, most things in there are pretty worth that. That's.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really worth. Thanks for pointing that out, Phoenix. I was unaware that they had changed the battle pass. I just never really paid attention to it and assumed it was the same as last season. What does the gear look like? This is one of them. This rolled kind of bad. I had one that rolled pretty good though. Where'd it go? Yeah, this one rolled really good. I was pretty happy with this one. Yeah, they're ER pieces. They're ER pieces with perfect subs. The only way this gear rolls bad is if it rolls low, which it does tend to do. I think those are the only two pieces I've got from it so far. Oh no, I got this weapon too. This weapon rolled a little bit okay. The effectiveness was unfortunate. If it had rolled ER or HP on that last roll, this would have been freaking banging great too. But there are actually a significant number of units that want res and effectiveness now. There didn't used to be, but there's enough of them out there now where it doesn't feel terrible.
Oh, here's mine that I got. I got this one. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Kind of hate you a little bit right now. You know that?
It's okay. That happens quite a bit. I get that a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, my hatred's envy based. I'm trying to be better. Fuck you and your gear. Sorry. Baby steps. I'm trying to be better.
You're still faster than me. you're still faster than me. Don't worry about it.
For now, if you keep rolling things like that, yikes. Alrighty. Damn. That really says 97 on 88 gear. You got a 40 effectiveness helm? Never complain about having a piece of gear that's got, you know, a 40% stat on it.
I mean, if you think about it, 40
Unless
any
it's flat.
stat is like the same as 20 speed.
Yeah.
It's literally the same value, same rarity, and all that.
Yep. Divine, Valky, you guys want to plug any socials or one more time? Make sure you guys check out and sign up for this tournament and be there for it.
Check out the tournament. If you want to know the whole process of how to build an RTA account, that stream I was talking about, I have it literally edited and uploaded to part 1 and part 2 now. You can check it out here on my channel for YouTube. So there's that. That's my big project of the first half of November, and then afterwards, like, depending on what people play in tournaments, I'll find some like tournament to analyze and do some draft breakdowns, because I don't think I've done that since last year. This year's E7WC, I'm gonna be honest, it was so deflating, because like global and Asia server and a lot of EU were like literally missing half of our player pool. So I was like, I don't even feel like making a fucking video, but you know, well, we'll make something.
I'm just busy making video games. I was talking to Tristen about it. I finally won an award for one of these things I put out, and now we gotta put out. I'm trying to put out 2 more games by the end of the year. One I've invested over $1,000 into, and the other one is like something that, like, if I put it out, I'm worried I lose my career. So that makes me feel like I'm on the right track. I'm doing something right.
Good, good, good. You're really about to make those games that just make people think, huh? Outside the games?
Yeah, I'm about to make a game that really makes me think,
About a new career path.
Yeah, I'm about to say, will I still have a job after this?
Well, Divine, do you want to link any of your games?
Got
anything you want to put out there?
Sure. People want to check out my... No, actually, wait. The Steam release comes out in like a couple weeks.
Okay.
Literally in a couple weeks, yeah, that's probably
Well, we'll
better, because
promote it
there's
then.
a whole fucking update, yeah.
Well, guys, I really appreciate you being here and being a part of this, and hopefully these units are gonna breathe a little bit of life back into the game for me, because I'm in a spot right now where I'm just not having as much fun as I used to, but hopefully we pick up Lua.
You should just play
and she,
RTA.
I should just play RTA. Is that what I'm missing?
I mean, that's what happened, right? So when I first started, I was actually an arena streamer that like sometimes did RTA for fun as a form of interaction with my chat.
Yeah.
And then there was one season where they made it so that points were just +10, -10.
Right.
Right. So you were basically incentivized to grind the arena starting Monday. And I was like, oh hell nah, bro. So I just started playing RTA as a pivot for my Twitch channel. So I'm sure you could do something similar. Like I started the exact same way. I was an arena streamer, and like if you looked at my content schedule, like it was like Monday was Hall of Trials, or like sometimes it would be Tuesday if TristenWulf didn't release his video and I didn't have a way to copy my fucking homework. Like and then Tuesday would be like RTA, Wednesday would be like Guild War into some other bullshit, and then Thursday is always account reviews, and Friday is I get people on to do a mock lobby, so I'd be playing like actual ranked one day of the week.
Well, I'll tell you what, maybe if maybe chat will give a little back, and if chat will help me help coach me in RTA, maybe we'll do some of that. I used to think playing arena was about as fun as hitting myself in the dick with a rock. But
now it really is about as fun as that.
You know, with more people involved, though, maybe it will be a good
They made
time.
your expectation a reality, Tristan. I think
right.
no one could be happy. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about RTA, I think, is when you fight somebody and then they show up in chat, and then you go, and then you like talk to them, and then you like learn stuff from them, right? And also that reminds me of like a very recent experience that I had, where somebody beats me, and you see first time chatter, and they go, "Oh, I played against you just now. GG, Valk." And I go, "Look, man, like, I get that,
I love that.
you're here and you beat me, but you don't have to act like, oh, I've never heard of you before. Oh, you know, 'tis such a happenstance.
Such a momentous occasion, my good sir. I've come upon you on the most unscrupulous of circumstances, and thus I wanted to partake in a beneficiary exchange of goodwill upon you, my good sir. Good day to your family, and may your generations be blessed upon my presence. Amen."
It's like, bro, like, you don't have to speak like that. I don't even mind people, like, stream sniping me. Like, as a streamer, I've accepted that as, like, a part of the game. Like, you know, like, good game, dude. You don't have to act like, it's like, oh no, but you misunderstand. My friend just sending me your live broadcast, and I figured perchance that I partake within your content. And I'm just like, you call me Valk, dude. Nobody who sees my dumb ass for the first time calls me Valk. You've been here for a while. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. Like, look at fucking Tristen. Me and Tristen talk for a long time now. Tristen still calls me fucking Valky. Nobody who's like, you have to have known me for at least a year to just be like, yeah, that guy's Valk. Right? That's what everybody calls him. Right?
Right.
I was like, bruh, like, you're not acting like that. Fucking caught, man.
Well, Divine, good luck tomorrow, buddy. We're all pulling for you. You can do it.
I'm pulling for me. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm pulling for me, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was nervous at first. But then my cousin Marco started crunching the numbers for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the average is, but we pulled like we pulled a 10 pull in like 1,500 Sky Stones,
Mm-hmm.
and we have 30,000 left. So, you know, I'm not
Nice.
particularly... I'm more worried about running out of gold, I'm going to be honest with you.
How much gold did you start with?
We started with 70k, and doing that and rolling that much took 12 million. I mean, not 70k, 70 million.
You are
lost 12 million.
probably fine for about 20k more.
Well, we also have 600,000 stigma.
Alright, yeah, you're fine.
Holy crap.
You're
I mean,
probably coming down really close, though.
Yeah, no, but that's the other part of when you were saying it earlier, Tristen. You were like, we need a penguin slider. I'm like, bro, this should come with a warning from in CDC, where it's just like, this is hazardous to your health to press a button this much time. Like, it's crazy to me that people buy mouses with an understanding that like a mouse will only have 1 million clicks in it, and it's just like, what do you think your hand has, brother? What do you think your hand has?
ZDM, I'm going to show you something that's going to make Valky angry at me here, because I'm behind on doing this. But if you've got 120 million gold, you want to know how to use it, click on this box right here and click on your backpack and see how many of these blue boxes you've got.
Yeah, bro, we're all about diversity here, you know. We got the funny white guy, the smart white guy, the reasonable funny black guy, and the angry Asian guy. Yep, that's the maximum diversity you can have.
So I'm telling you what,
We've even traded each other's racial traits.
Use these blue boxes. You'll burn through that 120 million gold pretty quickly if you've got as many as I do, and if you've got more than I do, you're going to be farming unrecorded history for the gold and charms to do these blue boxes, which is exactly what I've been doing this entire buff event, and I was going to sit down and do these as part of a crafting video later, but if these are sitting on your account, these are access to some of the best gear in the game. This is an unused weapon. And an unused weapon is a useless weapon, so if you've got that gold, you've got none, and you've got that much gold, man, tell me your secrets.
the way I'll put it is, like, if you got like anywhere more than 10 boxes, the best way I can put it is, like, imagine how many 20 speeders sitting in those.
Yeah,
if you have more than 10 boxes, and well, 10 boxes isn't a lot. If you have like more than like 20 to 30 boxes and you're complaining about not having gear, it's like, bro, it's, you know the saying, like, if it smells like shit everywhere, then it's time to look under your shoes, right? It's that.
Let me put it in another way, and as the only guy here who's a virgin, I think this one's going to be perfect, right? You need to look at your blue boxes like a chance to ask out a girl, right? And it's going to take you a decent, considering you guys, you know, it might take some of you 5, 10, and if you're on a scale from Valk to me, you know, Valk, it might take him 12 blue boxes. You know, he's in a happy relationship. You know, Tristen wanted something very specific, right? He was hunting for something very specific. Some people called a 20 speeder, some other people called a redhead, right? So it took him 20 blue boxes to find what he was looking for, right? And if you're me, you know, your account might be so shit it takes you 100, but you'll get there eventually. You just need to give it a chance.
To lend credence to what Valky's saying, blue box, 19 speed, blue box, 19 speed, blue box, 20 speed, blue box, 21 speed, blue box, 21 speed. And that's just rings. Always work your blue boxes. I got a lame-ass excuse. That's not just I haven't sat down to do these yet. I'm pretending it's for content, but really it's I got lazy. But yeah, you always burn through your blue boxes. They're one of the most important things to buy from the guild.
I'm saving everything up for a big crafting stream one day, guys. Don't tempt me. I'm about to pull out some bingers.
Bro, you could come on right now. We'll craft together. We'll get shit. We'll just get shit.
We'll just get shit. Dude, that account is so bad. I've crafted on over hundreds of accounts in my time, bro. That is easily the worst account I've ever crafted on, bro, by far.
It just has to be a remake of the fucking bone of my sword chant.
Shit, dub.
It's like crafted 1,000 swords, all useless.
Oh yeah,
I've speed, unknown to crit.
Yeah, there's an ocean of blue boxes that went in the garbage, but yeah.
Yeah, you'll miss a lot. Like you're gonna get a lot of terrible ass gear, but like if you let it defeat you, right? It's like that one meme of like 99% of gamblers stop before they strike it big. But it's actually true in Epic 7, you know?
Yeah. Hey, look, no real speed on this one, but blue box, 100 equipment score.
Red, are you still in Baka? I gotta show you something on camera, but I don't have a shirt on, so I'm trying to figure out, like, if after stream it's worth me putting a shirt on.
Bro, I feel like if you're gonna stream, like, in your guild, like, shirts are overrated, you know? The boys aren't gonna care if you have a shirt or not.
You know, we're giving him the Vic treatment, you know?
Yeah, I mean, dude, the shirt only goes to not getting Tristen banned off of Twitch.tv. That's really it.
Game name. This game, Rodrigo, this is Epic 7. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about Divine's game, you'll have to ask him that. We're waiting for the Steam release.
2 times
Remember, Tristen, we're making the trailer this weekend.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's my other game. How many games have I put out in the last couple months? Like 3? Yeah.
Have you just been like so deep in the blender? You're just like, how many games have I put out? How many? Wait, what am I at now? I feel like that with YouTube video series. Like I've been working on so many things in parallel. I'm just like, is this the YouTube short guides, the new units, the new player guys, or is this the fucking like commonly asked questions being turned into a series? Like, what am I fucking doing this weekend?
The best way I think to put it is I am finally at a point where I've made enough games that when people ask me, can I help you? I can tell them you're on a waiting list and they go, okay. I'll wait.
There you go. And no, to answer the question in chat, he can't show you anything because the game is in maintenance. He's just only on the units page. Like, you can't move from this page or else you'll get DC'd.
Yep.
They will.
Because everything's been loaded into... What the fuck is this? Client side?
Forge? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, as soon as I hit enhance, it would show the enhancement happen and it would disconnect me as it tried to send that info to the server. Choose between Skystones or Mystics from the weekly Arena Awards. I always recommend Skystones because it's your only real access to farmable Skystones in this game in any volume, right? Mystics, you can like refresh the shop,
Tristen,
but
don't you get Skystones? I remember you get Skystones when you unlock the 5th Guardian.
yeah, when you unlock the 5th Guardian, that's true.
I'm sorry.
The great achievement is a Sky Story farm in Guild 2.
But wasn't there? Wait, hold on. Wait, wasn't there some bullshit with Guardians that they said they do that never happened or still hasn't happened yet?
I love my Luna, yeah.
They
zoom
were like
in with bulk.
They were revamping the Guardian system or something, right? And they said they were going to do something. Has it happened yet?
Nope.
It was like, was it levelable Guardians or like?
No. They said they were going to. There was improvements or changes to the Guardian system coming, and then they added Kazran, and that was it.
Okay. Yeah. Has Kazran changed anything?
Made some PvE a little easier. Pretty much it.
Yeah, level up. I can't.
Yeah, leveling the Guardians, awakening the Guardians. A 5th Guardian, one of the reputation bonuses is acquire a 5th Guardian. It's been showing 4 out of 5 on that one since 2019. You can't access it unless you're there. As long as I don't do something that pings the server, all this stuff is client-side. As long as I'm looking at stuff that's client-side, if I do anything that needs to send information back and forth to the server, it'll trigger the maintenance message. It's an old streamer trick to be able to, like, have things to talk about during maintenance. And even if I put an artifact on her, it would kick me out.
A real shame.
Yeah, it means it's coming. We just don't know when. It's coming soon.
It's coming right next to that great achievement update.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Let's find some place to send everybody. Thanks again, Valky and Divine, for being here. It's always a pleasure.
Listen, I got to stare at ML Lua for a couple seconds. The pleasure was all mine.
Wow. Guys, an old friend of mine that I haven't talked to in several years, from back in the days
That's a good raid. That's already a good raid.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius streamer way back in the day. I'm going to send you guys over to Cloud 7 Heaven. Super nice guy. Everybody just go say hi to him.
Oh, Lua's in 3 hours. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Lua is in 3 hours.
it's on
Because
midnight
daylight
for
savings
us.
time, right? Yeah, I know.
I love daylight savings time.
I love it. I like midnight being closer to the middle of the night. Call me crazy. I'm kind of digging it. I know it's dark when you get home from work, but I still like it.
I like Lua.
And Lua likes you too, Divine. I am confident of it.
We can only hope.
Guys, thanks for being here. You guys have a good rest and good luck on your pulls tomorrow, and we'll be pulling forward too. I'll catch you guys later.
Are we off?
Almost.